love all the 70s and 80s.
Better music and more of it. River 1466.
Save up to 50% off at the Glory Box Autumn Sale.
Save 10% on occasional,
15% off Lazy Boy.
20% off bedroom suites, dining and lounges.
50% off all mattresses. See Antonella and the team today at the Glory Box Autumn Sale.
Your search for Mildura's premier event space is over. Securing your perfect event space is just a click away. Whether you're planning a milestone celebration, corporate gathering, or festive occasion, book the Gateway or Verde Mildura.
Hi, it's Anne Webster, federal member for Mallee. People from Mildura to Merbein.
Your needs. Locally manufactured using custom design and quality materials. Sunraysia Curtain Manufacturers, your experts in interior styling design. 834 sunraysiacurtains.com.au.
At Drummond Golf, we understand your...
Nice roll.
And that's because every Drummond's Golf store is owned and run by a local who loves the game as much as you do.
Yeah, it's come off the face well.
Someone who knows where you play and what you...
Oh yeah, looking good.
With Australia's biggest range and expert knowledge.
Great. Let's try that putter with this grip.
So if you want to improve your game, see your local expert at Drummond Golf.
I'm thinking these solar on the car. Got power?
Where am I going to get my electric brakes before the weekend?
Got power?
Charles, we need to organise a new battery before we go away.
Got power?
Got Power are your power specialists for caravans and off-grid systems. With over 16 years of experience, Cameron and the team have all your auto electrical needs covered. Got Power! 424 Benetook Avenue, 50
Charlie's Engineering are your irrigation and pump specialists, stocking DAB, Bianco, Onga and Lawara household transfer and submersible pumps, and Southern Cross and Gould's irrigation and farm pumps. They can repair most pump brands too. Chat to Charlie and the team. They're also agents for Apron cherry pickers and can supply and install ClearSoft water filtration systems, ranging from under sink units to whole house solutions. Call in for the best advice in town. Charlie's Engineering, 5 Scott Crescent, Mildura.
I'm Taryn Hunt, and at McGlynn Hunt Funerals we provide personalised funerals and crematorium services, ensuring your loved ones' lives are celebrated with dignity and respect. Our peaceful and modern facilities with on-site chapel is located at the river end of Madden Avenue. With experience and local knowledge, our professional service offers compassion and understanding, bringing you peace of mind.
forget. Thank you, everyone. So thank you to Merbein Football Club, No Custard, and Merbein Footy Club, and also 12 Main for playing the bugle. And, we'll have Peter Brady from also Costa Point. Thanks all. Enjoy the game.
New coach at Merbein, new players, haven't played a lot of senior footy together, a few of these guys, so it'll take guys like McGregor and Quinn and Lack a little while to settle in, so...
Yep. Still some familiar faces there, but I guess all another year older now, and then some that have come back almost from the football desk to come back and pull the boots off the Magpies too, so quite a mixture.
Well, you'd expect guys like, Noah Hills and Nate Bull to probably, they're a year older, you expect them to mature a little bit more. Cooper Dodds, maybe.
Yep.
Connor Irwin didn't play much senior football last year. Kyle Stevens plays his 100th game. They've got some talent there, Parry. They've just got to put it together over 4 quarters.
Michael Hooker Jr.
as well. Michael Hooker Jr. that's having a look at it early. Just saying he's only early in his career, so... Yeah, look, let's say they could put together 4 quarters and give Irymple a run for it, because there's been times out here over the years where you wouldn't have thought they had a hope and to run Irymple right down to the wire, so...
Oh, we called that game last year and enjoyed it over where really Merbein found a way to lose that part.
I'm getting a bit of flack off the tank there. Too much of a turn and circle.
Welcome back to SFL footy, Nathan. Love that.
Any wonder it's a big turn and circle when you look at the boy, but he's having a good laugh about it. That's the way footy should be.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
You win the game of footy and you have a bit of a laugh. So I'm actually looking out there. I can't see Cooper Doreen at the moment. He should be in number 42.
Correct.
I can't see him, so...
Yeah. There's Massarillo now, part of the warm-up, so keeping on Doreen watch.
He was the change or whatever, I'm not so sure, but...
Well, the one that's definitely out, or the one he was meant to replace, unfortunately brings to an end his run of consecutive games, James Tallick, who we barely saw on Good Friday. He got injured very early in the game.
Yeah, but he wasn't named, was he?
No.
I'm looking for the one that was named that's not...
Which was Doreen. I'll double-check if they have updated that team sheet. One sec.
Still no Liam Garlick at the club. He didn't play reserves, did he?
He wasn't out there in the seconds. Incidentally, that was Merbein got thumped in the seconds.
Yeah, absolutely thumped.
There you go, mate. All right. Good. Oh, yeah, there's Cooper Doreen. He's actually 42. So that's all good. Yeah, he was hiding behind the goalpost. There's not much of him.
Unlike that, you're probably hiding away from you, mate.
No, we're good, no. He's not hiding at all. We're good friends. He had a good laugh. He actually said to me daughter, he said, I love your dad. I like that. That was funny. So, if we make a comment, it's not... Dr. Robertson, we're trying to have as much fun as the players are.
Of course, yeah. Total respect to anyone that runs out there with a pair of footy boots on, but...
Especially the way they hit these days with how much faster they move and everything, yeah.
Nothing but complimentary to the Gira boys. They go good. We've always said that they run in straight lines.
It's a bit like...
they're turning.
It's a bit like Brody Jones, the Sandman. Well, you hear it, he's got the football.
That's right. Or the meatball with after 50 different nicknames I had for him last week, and he had one of his best games of his career.
Rolls Royce, Mitch Rogers. We got our nicknames, the Brick Wall and...
Which I spoke to the meatball after that game last week and gave him the heads up, and I haven't heard anything bad since, so... All approved.
So, Nathan, it's good priorities come over the Barron and acknowledge that. I think it's fantastic before the...
That was great.
At least it goes to show that someone might watch us every now and again. No, he got the message off Tommy Brownbridge, so...
we know Tommy Brownbridge is watching and listening. I think a few of them do, so...
Oh, my daughter reckons that on a Sunday morning they pop themselves up in bed with their girlfriends and watch the replay. Is that right, Allegra?
There you go. Ellie Thorbur's just agreed with that.
So we've got to be somewhat careful what we say, but not like some people who don't give a shit what they say.
Oh, well, I don't know how to say that word anymore, Pirate, but you just did say. You missed the Battery World Kite Toss. What have you done, man?
Our two-game streak comes to an end. Oh, no, the world's going to end too.
That's underway. We get to the ruck. Mitch Christensen as well. Coppel with the first kick out there for the Swallows. He going into the four-line. Franklin and Field will go, what a pick up from Billy Phelan.
I didn't miss it at all. Rick London won it, and he's kicking this way towards us.
Yeah.
To the Mildura end, yes.
I have to check Wagga Monday to years.
Don't worry about checking either, just believe me.
And believe this build-up from Irymple too as Vezzanini gets the hand out. Hura down, crunched, and gone. It was Jason, the half a tank.
Tackle from Lee Page.
Very nicely done from the number 4 for the Magpies. And he comes out to the son of an absolute legend.
Well, he needs to play well too, this bloke, because he's got some talent. That's hooker.
They got to do.
So hooker. McGregor. The boundary line. McGregor at his feet. Just sees that one across. It was Michael Hooker, senior part of Merbein's last couple of premierships in 02 and 03. Hooker Jr. himself, there's Yo-Yo Joe Pelagius putting the fist up. Lovely to see him. Yeah, Hooker Jr. himself missed out in the Robinbell Eagles 18th premiership. He played for him in 2023, the only team they lost to that year. Irymple in the grand final. Anyway, we wish him all the best, of course, in his return to the Magpies the last couple of years as the ball goes now back over the boundary line.
Thanks, Louis. Call the game, mate.
I know. Well, after your 30 seconds at the start, geez, I thought maybe this is going to be just a...
I agree with Fire.
The game wasn't going, mate.
Irymple's handballs inside 50, I sure would have been. Check the replays, we get a ball up now. But really, you haven't missed out on much.
Just if anyone wanted to know that used to spit trivia about Michael Hooker, you do know it's changed to Saturday afternoon, I'm sure.
That's right, you only got one more week of me, then I'll go back to Ballarat, that's fine.
Forget that, Tom Christensen.
They appreciate it more down there.
Cochran now on his own. How many times we say that the last couple of years? Got 2 to beat that trouble. Lee Page is there for the Pies, does well. Goes out there by hand. Trying to find Ash Rowe. Got to get hold of the slippery football. And that Macy Eaton, the son of a legend, takes it over the boundary line. Right in front of the Irymple's club rooms.
Oh, that's useless too. I didn't want to know that.
0-0 apiece on the exercise scoreboard. Played 2 minutes into the first term thanks to MC.
Who cares who's son of Brad Eaton? I don't care.
I was laughing at what Pirate said.
I might go back over the road in a minute. I started over there. I could end up there pretty soon.
Ali, do you want to do the co-commentary with Luke?
Donahue now sends it inside 50 towards Big Legs, around 50 from goal. Bump in there is the man they call Cole Mao. Back towards Ash Rowe, around the body. That one taken though inside the Irymple defences. Plenty of options around. Macy Eaton, one of them. Decides to go more inboard. Brum was near that, but he allows Hammond to take it in front of him.
There should be a few options down there too, Louis, because both sides have started with one extra in defence. And the lights are on. We've had a sprinkle of rain, but Merbein has started okay. They've got the ball now out on the wing, popping ball, half forward sort of pocket area.
Daniel Tongue with it, Pirate.
Daniel Tongue. Looking for someone to run towards him. He's going to have to kick long to the square. Corey Laquelle leads out. It's a spearing ball. He couldn't take the mark.
Free kick, I think.
Free kick to him, isn't it? Over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Now, the umpire just called play on as well, did he? But anyway, it's going to be the big fella.
Yeah, you're right, Lou. Wasn't over the shoulder fight.
And they said he's going to need him to kick 5 or 6 and... make the distance.
Almost. Not quite rushed over.
Played on with that hook around the corner and McGregor and the Irymple guy scored it for a point. That opens the account for both teams. They've been 1 behind Irymple 0. Oh, scoreboard. Bring scoreboard side of Edgewood over. They come Feelings on the end of this for the Swallows. Just getting working around Daniel Tongue for you. That time then, Stevens comes the ball to handball to London. No, umpires don't play on the call. He's kicked that straight back to the V's that he wanted. Yeah, they come out there as they normally do through their hands over the field. And again, he's been busy early, Billy Phelan. Back to Wadden, he's going to go inboard. Find Mitch Christensen. Good for a big bloke, Mitch Christensen. He's going to go inboard again. Look for Nathan Hero, and he's, sorry, that's Jason. Lovely mark of the footy. Here comes Nick Pezzanotti with clean hands on Grizzly sort of damn day. Macy Eaton with the ball. Back in field is Nick Pezzanotti. He's going to take a shot. He's going to miss it.
Yep. The half-to-mouth stuff for Andrew Arden, who had to leave Pezzanotti to try and tackle Eaton, and unfortunately the tackle slipped, and then allowed Pezzanotti to get out the back, but at least for Merbein's sake, it was only a minor score. So we're all square here for Mildura Ag, 1 behind a piece.
The man you speak of, Andy Arden, in the flash boots, he'll kick it in. Now, this could go 90 metres or 15. He's a bit like that, Andy. He's one of the best kicks I've ever seen in my born days, and he comes out wide. He's found Hooker in the pocket.
Really kicked it out to full.
Well, it was pinpoint. So Hooker goes down the line with a little chipper. Not bad either. I think it's been marked by Irymple on the... You'll have to help me out with a name there, boys.
They're not sure, Pike.
Righto. That's fair enough.
Jackson.
Yep. Brody Jackson.
Inboard trying to find Phelan, who's been prominent. Irymple come back the other way now with Christensen, who I think's a very nice player. He has a shot at goal, and it's gone across the face for a point. So a little bit of... well, it's actually started a bit better than a lot of games do. It's not a scrap, a bit more free-flowing early days, it is. So it's 2 points to Irymple and 1 point to Merbein, who have been playing for almost 6 minutes. As this time it's Hooker, he's got it at full-back. He plays on. Gains 10 metres, kicks it out. Ash Rowe's going to fly. No, he stays down. He's going to get it. Oh, went straight through his hands. Good handball out the back, though. It was a classy handball. Went out into Noah Hills. He kicks it a big up and under ball, which is probably going to hit the boundary. Yep, it does. In front of James Quinn, who they said to have a bit of a look at too. They reckon he's got plenty of pace, James Quinn.
It has started pretty cool in this game, Paul.
Yeah, it's all right.
Big head, as the fire called him, Jacob was there. The forestry thrum. That's a good kick. Straight in Toby Scott. He'll turn around, play on straight away. Look for Pezzanidi. No, it's not Pezzanidi at all. Good hands there from Billy Phelan again. Goes back to Coghlan.
Here he is now.
Back to Pezzanidi. Phelan's in it. Oh, Jake Thrum didn't have it. Mervyn's going to try and work their way out of there. Not too badly done by the Pies. That didn't go very far at all.
I'd be happy if I was Damien Hall with that endeavour there from Merbein that last play.
Good umpire too, I reckon.
Yep,
good umpire.
Well.
Yep. He's let the boys play there. So it was well done by Nate Bull, incidentally. He got an arm up to stop that mark. So
massive in this
well
week
done.
for the Pies.
Yeah, he's a bit of a beanstalk.
Rising star last year, I'm pretty sure he was a nominee for that. Now we get another ball up, about 35 from the Irymple goal, kicking down the Caradoc Avenue end. Big brickhead there, up against the tank in Nathan Hura. Merbein win that clearance out of a strong tackle by their returning Doreen. Nice bone cruncher on Tyler Lackman, ex-Swallow himself. First senior game though overall.
That's a good ruck contest.
Another tackle there from Rowe. And not a dumping one, it's a ball up.
I don't think Nathan Hura was too happy with the attention there.
He's a bit like Plugger, Nathan. He's not too happy with anyone.
Let him know. He's like Plugger.
Oh, Plug's not happy with anyone. Not on the ground.
After all these years, another stoppage there. Good tackle applied by Jordan Ackers in the long sleever there. Number 35 for Merbein. As Tankura gets to the front. Got in and under. Handball to Thrum. He's dragged off it and gone. He did have the footy with him.
Yeah, good decision, umpire. Started well.
This is excellent from Merbein so far.
He took him on, Jake Thrum, and he got caught. Ash Rowe with a free kick. Pirate, totally agree with you. He's going to go down the line. He's got a few options at the moment. Try and look for McGregor, is it, Marley?
Yeah.
Both Norrill.
Bring it now.
Yep.
He's been brought down. Another ball up and others. I'm impressed with what the Magpies are doing so far. Certainly not afraid to get their hands dirty.
Well, if you don't run straight at the footy under Damien Hall, you probably won't get a game. That's one thing. The hooker's going to have to go with the Zach One. That was well read from Michael Hooker.
Well.
Yeah, Wandon trying to use his body there, but Hooker just slipped straight around him. So well done, Hooker. He started pretty well too, hasn't he?
Yep. Straight down the line. That's pretty good effort from, that was, I reckon, Quinn.
Yeah, Connor Irwin.
Is it? Yep.
Yeah.
44.
Who's Connor Irwin? He goes all right too, Nash Connor Irwin. He goes good. He reads the play very well.
I agree.
You're right. He reads it and he uses it brilliantly at times. A foot race.
Pretty up in there. First. Here it comes. Bull with the tackle there, Damo, but he needed a bit more support because the Flyers had the chance to put the first goal on the board. They won't, though. Another behind. So they go to 3 behinds down the Mildura Ag scoreboard. Merbein 1 behind. Only 10 minutes gone here for FMGT. The man with the shot on goal, Scott. But was dragged down as he kicked it. So Hooker Junior once more.
Kick. Not a bad kick.
Beautifully hit the tongue there at left half back part.
Daniel Tongue in front of the scoreboard. He misses his target, goes over the top. But interested these days, these fellas like Dacky Wandon, who's been down back all his life, really. Now he starts up forward, and we get that. Yeah, like Mitch Rogerson yesterday, they turned him into some sort of half-backer sort of thing. Yeah, Lando, same. Tyler Martin's playing back, so they... Probably a good thing to mix them up. It seems to be working for a few clubs. Yeah, anyway, the ball's in dispute in the middle there. Coggo go, oh, well done by Merbein there to get it out to Lee Page. I think it was. Well done. Yeah. So the Callum got behind though. So they get it out. Billy Phelan leads the race. Irymple have got a player free up here in Brody Ryan, and there it goes to Brody Ryan. And he'll... Oh, he's going to play on. I thought he might have a ping, but he's kicked it out and he's found Archer Hammond. He's got Pez over the top, but Pezzaniti just says, no, mate, go back and kick the goal.
Selfish.
Yeah.
Irymple way.
That it? Yes, that's right. They play for each other and play for the team, these blokes. No doubt about that. So this is Archer Hammond. Goes right to, he's only a kid. He's going to kick from about 25 out on an angle. Watch his reaction. Likes it. Well done. Irymple, good play. Well done by Brody Ryan, too, to get some space.
A lot to like about him. Yeah. His debut game against Merbein last year, which we called as well. And he was one of the best named that day, too.
So there you go. Irymple at 139, Merbein at 1 point, and there's 11.5 minutes gone in the first.
Yeah, Merbein are competitive, no doubt about that early. That's how they keep this up. 1-3 pays 1 point, the extra point scoreboard. Better advice, better service, better results out there on 15th Street. So all your ag needs, call out and see the team. Ball back to the centre, Hensham Grove. Christensen will go at it. Oh, that was pretty well light. Lovely done that time from Jacob Regret. Umpire's played a free kick though.
They're going to Hills.
And he goes over Hills.
Yeah.
It's gone short. Found Donahue. He's going to go in long to Kyle Stevens on the end of it. Had 3 to beat though in the end. Well done from Tyson Giles from Irymple. Couldn't take it with him. Out it comes now. Donahue with a fist for the Pies. It's a scramble at the moment. Out they come through Noah Hills again. Merbein over was Donahue. And you got Macy Eaton to beat back to Noah Hills. So the umpires no, Noah Hills has got a ball.
Bandage played, I think it was played to Donahue originally.
Chance for goal here for Merbein. There's 3 Irymple places versus one of them though.
Yep, they're going to get it. McGregor. Yep. Nice work. And it was Cole that got the little tap to him in the goal square as well. Well done. Oh, well earned, Merbein.
That was a good. That was actually a nice piece of play thanks to Gaffire for all your temporary fencing needs. Give the guys a Gaffire ring. Yeah, it was well done. And Marley McGregor does look like we type 2 pirate.
Well, that was a word before the game, yep. I'd like to go in and just ask the team managers if there's a milestone game or a player to watch or something, and he was the first cab off the rank. Marley McGregor, oh, well done. Yep. Merbein, 117, trail Irymple 139, 13, just over 13 minutes gone in the first.
And you caught him a few times that play, Damo. Jacob Donahue, 3rd effort, 4th effort, 5th effort, all there as well. I mean, that would warm Damien Hall's heartstrings to no end.
I can forget again. Ash Rowe comes out, the former McLeod medalist for it, straightens it up.
Old fella. He's going all right, isn't he? He's going all right.
And his teammate.
Who said old blokes can't play footy anymore at this level?
Cooper Dodds is the footy. It is Cooper Dodds is the footy, so a 52. He should put this through.
Experienced fella,
That's the one. Like your Magpies, Pirate.
Yeah, they weren't too bad either, were they? They weren't too bad. Good steel side bottom. We've said that before.
Maybe Ash Rowe's older than he looks. He's younger than he looks.
I think Nick Dacos might have put another 1 or 2 in the bank yesterday. His brother was good as well.
Yep. As the goal is put away here, speaking of Magpies, Merbein, you've heard this right, Merbein are in front. Here at Henshawood Oval, early stages of the opening term, almost 14 gone for SMGT. 2-1-13 to 1-3-9 them will drag scoreboard.
Nick Dacos there going to be years. It's haunting.
Who kicked that, Louis?
I think Dodds from the 50.
Cooper Dodds had the ball and right in front. He had the 50 metres paid on him. 1-3-9, Irymple, 2-1-13, Merbein, the extra 5 scoreboard. They've travelled 14 minutes in the first term, next SMGT. Merbein lead by 4 points. Back to Hamburg. Inchwood Oval. Brigette now, no one goes early, missed it. Conkler's after, can't take it. Slips over on the turf, goes for the second effort. Ash Rowe's got hold of him, and the umpire said that's as far as that goes. In front of a good crowd on a Saturday afternoon.
Little Tiger is going to get caught in the mud in a minute.
Oh, no.
Fine ball out of the rucks. Frankel's going to run on it for the Pies. No, it's actually Page. Probably Page. He looked like Justin Frankel. He ran out of that pack. That was well done from Marty McGregor.
Back.
Hit that running, took it on his chest, and it just took off. But he's lost control of the footy.
How he took off, but he got caught.
Straight back to his own loose.
Yeah, the mind left the body on that play. But Luce kept up the chase, though. Well done.
Had it spent before he actually did anything with it, didn't he? It was a lovely mark, though.
Yeah. And the card declined on him, going inside 50. But the Magpies got the ball back, though. Over on the Irymple pub wing. It goes back from whence it came, where McGregor did lose his footing at left half forward. Going down to the playground end. Nice, good bone-crunching tackle. I think it might be Rowe again.
Good early, Ash, right?
He has, the superstar.
The pub end, as Pirate called it, their first ever game here.
Unfortunately, though, the umpire didn't agree with the way we saw that tackle. Freaky to Irymple at right half back.
Surprisingly. Looks at Christensen on his chest. He runs on it lovely and plays on the big fella for Irymple. He's going to go long, 80 yards in the box seat and takes a mark in front of Nick Pezzaniti.
That's a nice mark from Andy Arden. Sometimes his hands are not the best, but that was a really good mark. That'll give him a bit of confidence. Not a bad kick either into the middle. Got Brigay in the middle of 2 or 3 of them.
Lovely kick, Pirate.
Yeah, no, he said, when Andy Arden's on, mate, he is on.
Absolute thumping kick. That's tongue with the footy now. That's class. He's all full of class, Daniel Tongue. Not the best handball. Drake front ran on. So did Donahue. He's been busy for the Pies, Jacob Donahue. McGregor in amongst it again. Out come on, Ripple by hand through Coughlin.
Christensen again.
He's come up early.
Started well again.
He's going to come in board. Look for Toby Scott.
Billy Phil. Oh, Nate Paul with a really good mark at centre half back.
He just told both his opponents, you're going to stand there and watch it. I'll just go and grab it.
Great grab.
Not the best.
Yep.
Anyway, they fight hard for it at Merbein. The umpire's pulled one out here. It's for a trip, is it?
Yeah.
Lee Page. He started well as well. Lee Page has started well. They're all going all right. He's got one out here. He wants him. Quinn's still on his own, but he goes down the line. Brigay went up and he couldn't, I don't know what his name is. I don't know if I call him Brickhead or not, a Brickhead or something, but it looks like Brigay to me, the way it's sort of written down.
Hey, Pirate.
Anyway, it's ended up with mention of Irymple. He kicks it inside looking for Brody Ryan. He's going to play on. They kick it out now. They're hoping for a Eaton mark. Connor Irwin's behind him.
That's stiff on Nash. He couldn't do much more than what he did.
A little bit stiff, yeah.
The wayside at one stage.
Maybe just a little early before the ball going within the 5-metre radius. I think that's what brought him undone.
The first little bit in that contest like that, like any sort of hands on him, the umpire will ping you straight away.
I agree with that.
And it really doesn't make any difference to the guy going for the mark. You got a lovely fist into it. So it's Macy Eaton taking a shot of goal for Irymple. Should kick it.
Does kick it.
Does kick it.
Yep. Unlike our friend Max Keel yesterday, with the premature celebration, that one was dead on target. And the Swallows regain the lead here at Henshawood Oval. 2-3-15 to 2-1-13. Thanks to Mildura Ag Supplies for SMGT. We've now ticked over 18 minutes in this first game.
Game of football, Parry.
Yeah, it's not bad, yeah. I still don't see Merbein getting beat by 100 points, but only 2 points down there late in the first.
Yeah, no, they're a lot more competitive than I thought they would be.
The Tank's in the ruck now against Brigay. Ashro's in the middle as well. He's going all right. He's actually got an opponent on him now. Looks like Jason here has sort of gone to him to stop that dominance out of the middle. Coggo's got it now. Handballs it forward to that said man Hira. Gets chased down by Rowe, but he got a kick. It was pretty well done. Justin Frankel puts an arm in. Arden tries to barge through. Couldn't get it there. What's the up? He's called Andrew Arden for dropping the ball there. Or incorrect disposal, whatever you like to call it. That's umpire Brewell, I think, isn't it?
Oh, who else?
Well, we mentioned the umpires yet.
For the professionals?
No, not all. I'll look it up while you describe it.
No worries.
Who's playing here?
Last time I looked.
Not sure.
So Jason here goes short. He found Mick Hooker.
Oh, pinpoint pass for him, Damo.
It was.
The umpires are Mick Brewell, Marcus Parker and Heath Coombs.
Yeah.
There we are.
All thanks to Professionals Real Estate, Damo.
Have not got a name on number 16 for Merbein. Hopefully you two guys have.
It's James Quinn.
It's James Quinn.
I reckon he's the one with a bit of pace, they said.
Yep. Footy, he's going to come in board. Justin Frankel with Mitch Christensen.
Oh, nope.
Christensen didn't take what he should have. He's going to go in board.
I think Frankie should have let that go with Nate Ball then, personally.
Don't tell me that's high, Mickey Brewell. Oh, tongue, you're stiff there too, mate. Didn't think it was much over the shoulder. Unless he got more into his back, but I doubt it. Depends if he was on his side. That one.
That wasn't a free kick, Lee.
No.
He reckons he's going in. That's
Brewell special.
Oh, I'm not going to say that. That wasn't a free kick.
I'm bad with you.
No.
That wasn't a free kick.
Wasn't there.
We'll see how he gets in the swing tackles today as well.
Maybe justice will prevail here.
Well, if he kicks a goal and no one except him thinks it's free, it's a little bit disheartening for the Merbein footy boys. He's kicked it.
Celebration time, Pirate. Stop standard.
Nah, a little bit subdued.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks that was a bit lucky there. Maybe.
Yeah. Kept the arms to his sides on that one, but still skipped the round for joy. As Irymple now go to 3-3-21, leading Merbein, a very gallant Merbein so far, by 8 points to 113 from Mildura Agdamo.
You know it was a footballer, Pirate, when you've been lucky.
Yeah, well, it can be a little bit disheartening.
Oh, can demoralise the team.
Well, if it wasn't there, well, it was there in the end because the umpire called it. So
Ollie McGregor in the ruck with it usually.
Went up about 40 foot in the air. Actually got the tap it to no one in particular. Ball goes out in front of Wan, and he's got Hooker for company. And it's just gone over the...
Joe Cocker would love that.
Oh, he was higher than Joe Cocker, yes.
Yeah.
Well picked up, Louis.
That's it.
You fair dinkum got a memory like an elephant, you. He's actually
like one too.
He's going to go... Well, he was going to go, but he was too far behind. The ball was taken by Christensen now, the ruck. They can't do much with it. Thrum with a cheeky little kick sort of off the ground, really. Page couldn't handle it, and they all jump on it, and the umpire...
They got away with murder there, Merbein, because Christensen going in the ruck on his own. He's going to tap that cleanly.
Yeah, well, if McGregor's in the ruck, he's got to be in the ruck.
Yeah. Dominate, mate.
He'll try his breath back, I reckon.
There we go.
But Christensen still won it.
Well done from Noah
Hills. Here's Stevens, the 100-gamer with his first real look. And he took that mark because they kicked it out in front of him. Yeah, well, he kicks it out in front too of the big Jacob Brigade. Handle over the top.
In like Quinn tied up as soon as he got it.
Straight away, just as soon as he got it, he was tied up. So we haven't really seen Quinn out on his own in space to recognise the pace that he's supposed to have yet. Ball goes back to Stevens. He got one in the mush, but wasn't paid by the umpire. The right foot gets smothered. Now they get told to play on. Kira, of the Jason variety, kicks it long. Here's Pesaniti at the front of the pack. He's picked it up. Could have given it back to Hura. He will now. That's a throw. Oh, that was missed. Oh, no,
it wasn't a miss.
Well done. Well done, umpire.
Yep.
Should have went the first one, actually. Pez should have given it to Hura on the first occasion. Frankel, that's a dangerous kick. Well, ended up all right. Gets Andy Arden. The handle didn't hit him at all. He's good enough to pick it up. He gets it out wide to who's that? Donahue. He started all right. Here's Quinn now out in front of the Merbein coach's box. Goes down the line with a little spearer.
I'll let you guys have a crack at this one.
Jakubowski, that'll have to do.
Jakubowski, yep.
Jacko, finds Jacko. And that's the best we're going to do. There's Marley McGregor trying to handle that. Stevens went in as well. Merbein still fighting hard. Lacal gets it. Handle misses its target coming back this way. I see Brigade there. Now the umpire's still holding the ball. Well, I think it's going to be a free kick to Merbein.
It is, yep.
On the flank.
It's Tyler Lackman.
Forward flank, Tyler Lackman. He doesn't put the whole weight into it. Sits it up to the square they fly. And Lacal, no, not Lacal.
Other one.
It wasn't Lacal.
We'll get the shades on that one too. It was.
It wasn't Ash Rowe, was it? I think it was.
May well have been.
How many ball blokes are out there?
More than one.
All right, how many ball blokes are in that contest?
They're all going over to Ash Rowe then and giving him a high five.
He'll do. Ash Rowe. That was a nice snap. Good bit. Merbein are playing pretty well, actually, aren't they? 3-3 Irymple. Merbein are 3-1-19. There's 24 minutes gone in the first.
Actually moves the ball around quite nicely, Pirate.
G'day, fellas. How are you?
Not trying to overcomplicate it. Back in the centre. That's Brigette that time. That was well done. No, it wasn't Brigette at all. It was Brigette. He's back at the ruck. They come out with it. Merbein out of Daniel Tongue. He's going to get around Brody Jones. Not too bad at all. Brody Jackson, sorry, pretty easily. Balls up the centre. Ollie McGregor with a smother. Didn't work. Zach Longman with the footy. Deep in defence for Irymple. Merbein, as Pirate said, has started pretty well here. They're chipping around at the moment, the Swallows.
Anderson got it. Yep, on the wing.
24 minutes gone in the first term. Go for a parry.
Handball forward to Mitch, I think. Nice kick to Christensen in front of the scoreboard. He's at about 50-metre line, but he's right on the boundary. Now, we've got it down. It's going to be a 50, I don't know what's going on. The umpire from 100 metres away, Mickey Brewell, comes screaming down. He's got Sonny's camera on him, no doubt. He knows all about that. Now, what's he going to... If he's blowing his whistle, it's going to be a 50 metres.
Yeah.
For something that happened way up the other end, I think, which we weren't obviously looking at. Anyway, what's going to happen here is that Christensen's going to kick a goal from the top of the square. So obviously a bit of undisciplined play down the other end, or a mouth off or something, but it's not what you need when you're right in the game, boys.
Oh, it is not, Pirate. No, they're right in it too. Merbein have started very well. They look actually composed, not jittery.
If he gets this, Stamos, you got a goal from a 50 and a goal that we didn't think was a free kick.
Free kick. So
I reckon he's missed that.
He is with it. Pirates with the balls right on him there.
He hit the
I
post.
thought he was going to miss at the moment. You said he's going to kick a goal when he started walking in.
Mitch Christensen misses from in the goal.
It just happens. It just happens like that.
Mick Hooker Jr. brings it out. Looks for Frankel. Was it Brigette? I got Lee Page. Yeah, those three look very, very similar. Lee Page goes down with that trusty left foot. That's well done from Irymple.
That's how to get yourself out of strife, Damo. Just say everyone looks the same.
Yeah, well,
I'm not allowed to say that, remember?
No, you're not. You're not allowed to do that.
I do recall that.
There's a reason for that. Mate, Bulls going to come at it. No, he stayed on the ground. He comes out by hand that time.
Getting darker here.
It's getting darker. Ash Road now with the footy.
It's not going to rain, I really do.
Cole Stevens now with the ball. That's well done from Merbein to work it out of there. I don't know if the boundary line's beaten everyone or not. It hasn't. Irymple ping it back in. Nando Cirillo, I reckon it is. He's going to go on the lead look for Billy Phelan.
Yeah, well done. Good effort too. Well done, Frankel, to put the spoil on, and then he jumps on top just to trap it in. So not bad, Justin Frankel. Went in nice and hard, but a good effort from Phelan as well. He flew well, and he nearly took the mark, but Frankie just got him in the end. Like to see. So, oh no, we've got two blokes back on the line. That's what I was looking for. Toby Scott tried to get it on the way through. Brigette got it out, kicked it with the left, but it didn't really go. And, well, they were a bit lucky too. Bit of luck on Merbein's side then as the siren goes at the 27 and 10 minute mark. Irymple 3-4-22, Merbein 3-1-19, and not a bad game footy, boys. It's all right. It's just getting dark. They got the lights on. I hope it doesn't rain.
That would ruin it. Yeah, it would. We better take our first break. We'll be back here live at Hedgewood Oval shortly.
Save up to 50% off at the Glory Box Autumn Sale. Save 10% on occasional, 15% off Lazy Boy, 20% off bedrooms.
Hey mate, you wouldn't happen to have a cover of any sort, mate. I haven't got any cover and I am just about to get wiped out with my electrical gear. Not a blanket, anything I can just throw over the whole lot, just in case we get a bit of... I've got an umbrella, but it's wind sinking, yeah. Just something to throw over my gear behind me. Yeah, have a think about it anyway. I'll keep recording, but yeah, see what you think. Thanks mate. Just this bag will do me, yeah. Right up, that's it. Lovely, thank you. Oh, that's it, even as a cover, that should be pretty good. I've got an umbrella over that, I'm hoping that'll do it. If there's no crosswind, it's okay. Maybe, yeah, got nothing to lose.
Care for existing patients. Call your nearest clinic or visit curemg.com.au to book your appointment today. Pure Medical, your healthcare, your clinic.
Go Harvey Norman April Super Deals. Update your tech with super savings in store and online. Acer Aspire laptop with full HD screen at super low $328. Save $200 on Acer Aspire Intel Core i5 laptop, now $698. Save $300 on Lenovo IdeaPad Copilot Plus PC with Snapdragon processor, just $1178. Save $300 on Lenovo Core i7 gaming laptop with RTX 4050 graphics, now $1698. Harvey Norman April Super Deals. Best prices guaranteed. Conditions apply. On River Footy 67, the Gateway Mildura SFNL 2025 season.
You're unbelievable.
Mildura, Merbein, Wentworth, Irymple, Redcliffe, Robinvale Euston, South Mildura, Oyen United, Imperial. For the Gateway Mildura, the home of live sport on the big screen. The G, the place to be. Welcome to live and local footy on River Footy 67, local footy's home ground.
Points in arrears of Irymple 3-4-22 Damo.
Turn it off, turn John, and everyone can hear you.
Yeah. That would help.
That would help. Yeah. Trying to do everyone's job this afternoon, Lewis.
I know. Well, you're there sitting silent, going through a long in, trying to go, we're going to go up there, sir.
We're on there, mate. Here we are there.
Oh, dear.
So, quarter time in. 3-4-22. Irymple, Merbein, 3-1-9, 10 extra time score. We're about to start the second turn. Now that we're back on air. Because you shouldn't forget that time. It's going to go to Irymple out by hand. That's Kobe, that's kind of Mensch. Work it forward. That's through Toby Scott. And then they're going to chop that off through Mr. Justin Franklin, I reckon. Merbein backline's been pretty good so far this afternoon. And Justin Franklin's cross goal. I don't know if that's such a safe kick, Parry.
No, it's risky, but it got Arden, who kicked it down to the wing. Cole Merrill's got the ball. He got it to Nate Bull. His kick was smothered. Irymple going to go back the other way. They'll probably handball it backwards on this occasion to Mensch. He goes over the top. He's found Hura. Another smother coming back the other way by Merbein. Well done. This is good play from both sides. It's getting a little slippery out there because it is spitting with rain, boys, which is a bit of a shame, but can't do much about it, can we? So the ball's up the other end of the ground from where we are, and it's going to be a free kick to Irymple. Looks like, who's that? Long way away from me. Anyone to give us a number on that one?
Pirate, I'll give you 1 second. Can't even do that, standing side on. Makes it really hard with it that far away. Toby Scott with the footy. Goes in short.
We're not going all that well, isn't it?
It's a long way away, and it's just a right darkness to make it really hard to see over in Pirate.
I'm not allowed to talk anymore, so...
Yes, you are, Louis.
You go for it.
But you just talk when I've got the button turned on, eh?
Turn it on next time.
Wasn't ready to turn on, Lewis. That's why you should be trying to do my job.
Oh, dear.
It was Billy Phelan's had a long ping while you two sort yourselves out, and he's kicked the goal. So Billy Phelan of Irymple, he kicks his first for the day, and as soon as that scoreboard gets that little character off it, and well, they're obviously 4-4-28, Merbein a 3-1-19. There you go, 4-4-28, 2 minutes gone in the second.
Been good today, Billy Phelan, Pirate.
He started pretty well. That was a nice kick. Yeah, look, if anyone thinks that we're taking the mickey here, we're basically behind the goals at the city end.
Yeah, and it is getting dark up the other end. Sometimes even with binoculars on, it is hard to see this sort of light.
Right, yeah.
Noah Hills is going to make the best effort. Pies loose, throws it on the foot. Mencho at the top of it. That's well done from Marley McGregor. Beautiful pickup. Daniel Tongue now with the footy. He's going to go long, and it's going to be, that's a good grab. Good grab from Don Cirillo. He play on straight away. Centre wing. Ooh, Toby Scott took what he dropped what he should have taken, probably. He's butted up, though, for a second effort. The umpire says I'll come in and have the ball. Nate Bull's played some pretty honest game of football this afternoon, too. Noah Hills is starting to get a bit of the footy from Merbein.
I reckon Nate might be, oh no, he's got Toby Scott back into it. I thought he was a spare in defence, but not so much anymore. Ash Rowe gets it on the right, thrums in there, tackled by Rowe, brought to ground, and umpire Brett will say, no chance, boys, that ball's mine. Yes, he's pretty dark out the back of the van here, boys, so don't be surprised if we get a bit more rain. Up they go, Christensen. But Brigay actually won it because he stayed on the ground. Coggo goes in hard. And then 2 or 3 Merbein fellas tackle him. Trooper Dodds was one of them, so that was well done by Coggo. He looks just a little staggery. I know he's up and about. I thought his legs might have gone on him then. So ball up half forward. Christensen, Brigay go at it. No real advantage there. Shearer comes out the other end of it. That's Jason. He gets a kick up towards centre forward, but the Merbein defence get it again through Frankel. His kicking's been all right. Not so much that time. Colton's spoiled it. Tongue with a chance. I'll ripple through Archer Hammond, get it forward. Now I'm going to need some help, boys. That's Pezzaniti fighting for it. Arden comes back the other way, just hacks it off the ground in the end. Shearer. He picked it up. He had Eaton clear, but he went a bit more direct. Found Brody Jackson. Jackson with a nice kick for Phelan. Thank you. Phelan's playing all right. He's spearing ball to the pocket, gets smothered and knocked towards the line by the Merbein defence, who are going okay at the moment. Phelan again. He's in everything at the moment, Billy Phelan. They come back the other way, Merbein. The umpires are doing a good job because they're letting it play on. Hooker. He gets the ball. Brigay gets a handball, missed his target. But Merbein is still running forward. They're doing well. They got it out past the 50. Now it gets over to Hura again, who kicks it to centre back. Tongue couldn't mark. Hammond's with him.
Well done, Ash Rowe. To Dodds. To Stevens. Well called, Parry. They've got it out to there. They've tried hard to do it too. No, Hills now the footy.
Potato footy all around there. It was well called.
Geez, that's a bad kick coming out though. Went straight to Jackson.
Over the top by hand.
Not a bad handball.
Hammond took that. Oh, he's had to get rid of it quickly. He did. Done well though, Archer Hammond, really, in the end, Parry.
No one home though.
Pressure from Merbein though, because that kick was under pressure.
Daniel Tongue's presenting himself at centre half back. He's going to go long and left foot out towards the scoreboard side.
Yeah, that's a nice kick. That's a great kick to Lee Page. Great kick.
Dan Collins couldn't do.
Yeah, lead forward, mate. He's got nothing to kick to at all.
Corey Leckel's got to get on his bike. There. There you go, mate.
Hey, buddy. As play resumes out in the pub wing, as Merbein get it forward. The outstretched hands of Joe Cavallo. Grab the mark off hands for a throw-in. 9-point lead to the Swallows, 4-4-28 to 3-1-19. All thanks to Jura Ag Supplies. 6 minutes gone here in the second term from the throw-in. I'm at the back of that, but it's Merbein who win the clearance. Big Leckle, can he grab this one at his feet? He does now. Palms off his opponent. Oh, banana snap is a good goal. Magnificent, Pirate.
Yeah, well done. Well done, Corey. Well done, Louis. Well, just pure strength. We all know he's got the strength of a bull, don't we? But he just ripped that out of the pack, and a nice sideways kick.
That was fantastic. Yeah, back to 3 points.
4-4-28, yep. That's Irymple score, Merbein a 4-1-25. And they're really hanging in. Well, they're not just hanging in, they're going really well. Merbein, look, it's an entertaining game of footy.
Yeah.
The back of the van.
I feel so for the sound of things.
Deal with a small problem.
Oh,
was his
small's understatement
anyway.
His
button turned off, Ali?
Yeah, good. They're all clear. So you and I, hold fault Pirate for a little while. There's advantage paid now to the Magpies. They've really got a good feeling in this game now. I'm not talking about Billy. Oh, that one slipped through the hands of Luz. Lecker was dangerous yet again. But Luz goes back to make amends really nicely. And now a big fist goes forward for the Magpies. And actually, worked out well for them. It's out of bounds in the right forward pocket. You can't call it deliberate because it was going to their advantage.
Well, they'd prefer that. That ball went through Leckles and Joey Cab's hands. They had a real chance there, Merbein. But anyway, like Louis said, they've got to stop right next to the point post. So Leckell will be in the ruck. He pushes it forward. Nando Cirillo goes back for Irymple. Thrum gets it eventually, hooks it around on the left. There's a good battle out there. Daniel Tongue used his strength. Here's the young fella in Cole Mayo. He kicks it to the square, but it's been cut off by the Irymple defence in Keenan Wade. He gives it to his coach in Thrum, out to Anderson in the back flank. He gets hassled as he kicks it. Now, what's the umpire called here? Free kick to Irymple in the form of Mitch Christensen.
It's been one of Irymple's better ones, Pirate.
Until, oh no, that's just in on the bounce.
Well, he was the other time we called him too, but we were the only ones that thought he was in the end.
Yeah, yeah, we're the only ones that thought he played a good game of footy.
Last week, yeah, Good Friday. Yeah. Well, he was the main difference in the first quarter. I've lost everything. Yeah, I'll keep calling anyway, as if we were.
Did he? Yeah, that's it.
Shit, we're back on?
We are back on there. We had an actual power loss to the van there. That's,
yeah, a bit of a third.
All sorts of weird stuff going in there wrong at the moment. That's, do apologise for that. There's been a power surge through our van.
Oh,
we lost the lights and their audio, but we are now back on air.
No coincidence because the sun's going down? Creepy things happen? Yeah, probably.
4-4-28, Irymple Merbein 4-1-25.
Make that 5-4-34 now for the Swallows. We've just got a goal on the back of that as we regather ourselves here. Check the live stream just to double check who got that too. Sorry, I missed that as we were getting ourselves back on.
Well, I was watching, but I couldn't see. I can't see down there. I apologise, but
might be a bit better once the lights take full effect, Pirate. That is pretty dark down there at the moment, even with the binoculars on, until they turn around.
That's unfortunate, though, because it was a beautiful kick off the boundary from Brody Ryan. I'll just bring the replay up. Thanks for filming footy.
Come back.
Yep.
I've never seen our van do that before, so that's the first. Back to the centre of Edgewood Oval, a scramble for it. Thrum's over it for the Swallows. He says, the umpire, what are you doing? The umpire says, I'm about to say exactly what you thought. Give it a free kick. Long into the forward line. Comes out again by hand, Ash Road. There's the ball for the Pies. He's going to look for Corey Leckle. Got his name written on the big fella.
Well, if he meant that was outstanding. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Just Leckle marks half forward, kicks it in. One-hand attempt by Noah Hills, but he nearly got it in the end. There's McGregor went in. Oh, that's a very nice tackle from Luth. We're expecting Luth to take a specky any minute, or any in the not-too-distant future, this bloke, he can get up a bit. So it's Luth and McGregor in the ruck. It's it's not far away from goal here for...
Oh, that's unlucky for Max Rowe.
I say for Merbein, but... well, Toby Scott was on the way down, ducking, and Ashrow got him high.
Yeah.
No malice in it, but...
no malice at all.
No. Cavallo part of that tackle chain as well.
Ball out to Thrum, back flank, he goes inside, finds Macy Eaton.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that, Nathan. Noah Hills and Marley McGregor. I wouldn't be taking a Nathan Uri like that. Good luck to you if you do.
That with Giles through the middle. He's got runners beside him. He kicks it long and high as he can. Off there, they slide and slip over down the other end there. Hammond with a bit of a chance. Good handball out from Hammond. Another good handball out from Christensen. Gets it forward for Irymple. Merbein defence have been pretty good, actually. And what have they done here? What's the umpires? I thought he blew a whistle, but he said play on, and now it is, and I think it's out of bounds in the fourth.
Netball put a tackle on there in the pocket part. Almost got rewarded, but the umpire just swallowed the whistle at the last second.
Fair enough. 5-4-34. That's Irymple's score. Merbein a 4-1-25. It's all happening here. There's footies hitting the van, and there's lights going on and off, and I don't know what's going on. Anyway, we'll try and get back to the footy. Zach Wandon gets a handball back inside the Hura. They go wider to the pocket. I'm going to need help here, Louis, because I can't really...
Thank you. Yep. With the long sleeves towards Luth. His handball comes in now back into Jackson. He got one from the Tankura, I reckon. Nathan, that one there high. Maybe Christian that went up big because he's the biggest bloke out there.
He's paid over the shoulder, I think.
Last week he takes a pick, so it will be Mitch Christensen.
We've been under attack here for the last 5 or 10 minutes, Louis.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, not sure what ladder we've walked under to get here.
No, well, I haven't walked under any ladder. I've been tucked up at table 33 at the boat challenge. Christensen. Can't tell you how far out he is because he's right up the other end, but he's directly in front. And there's no wind to speak of. So he arcs around a little bit, and he's kicked it right across the face.
Too much. Didn't even get the distance in the end.
Didn't get a score.
No.
Merbein play on down to the back pocket. That's dangerous.
Oh, Coggo.
In fact, they've mucked it up big time.
Coggo.
Oh, they mucked it up big time.
Coggo.
Was it Coggo? Was
it was.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. 3 mentions of his name.
He kicked the point,
and he kicked the point. Wow. Gee. The umpire didn't give me much. I'll tell you, umpire. He stood still and just... No, he poker facing. I'll admit that. One behind only. Nothing to miss by much.
I wouldn't have missed by much.
5-5-35 to 4-1-25 on the Mildura scoreboard. Irymple had the ascendancy, but Merbein certainly had plenty of heart today at Henshawwood Oval. 14 minutes gone in the second term for Sunraysia Murray Group Train as we see the sun really start to set now around the traps. Lights in full swing at the moment as Thrum. Hasn't got his name all that much today. Gets that turnover back for Irymple out on the pub wing. And now they force that one forward through Hammond. And he's found a target. Phelan, I believe it would be. Defender turned forward along with the captain, Wandon. A lot of time forward in their first game and a half this season, both those defending champions, as that one is kicked like a defender, and it travels out down for a throw-in.
I don't know what he was doing there, actually, because he kicked it almost sideways.
Almost on a right angles, you're right. The boundary throw-in. 30 out from the Irymple goal down the playground end. Mad scramble once more. Can Merbein survive this one? No. I reckon Coggan was near that one again off his non-preferred. Gets to the square, feeling at the back, goes for the fresh air. He gets it smothered. Does he keep it back in time for another go? No. One behind.
15 minutes gone in the second. Irymple 5-6-36. Merbein 4-1-25. Geez, it hasn't been down this end for a little while, boys, either, has it? You sorted everything out, Damo. You got...
I've got kids being cheeky to me. I've got lights going on and off, a strobe show going on. I don't know what's going on, Pirate.
Footy's getting kicked into the van.
Yeah.
We're going off air.
10-year-olds abusing me. I haven't done anything wrong. Come and abuse me if I've done something wrong, I'll take it. It's been a pretty good half of football, 11 points of difference.
From what you've seen of it's been, most of the time you've been dealing with problems.
I can't work out why we've got a strobe show going on in here. We should have flood. We need to get a coach higher and floodlight the other end of this ground next time we have a twilight, just for us commentators. What's happened to the ball?
I don't know. I think we should all go home and start again.
Yeah. Nice rehearsal, guys. Cut, reset.
I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, even the players have no idea at the moment. Everyone's gone to a standstill. There's a big congregation just outside the Irymple goal square here at the moment, although... Is there an injury? Because it's all Merbein getting together now.
Hold a minute, we're having a head count here.
Oh, are we? Oh, interesting. Okay.
We're having a head count. There's no one on the ground.
No, there's a stretcher coming out.
Well, there's a stretcher coming out.
No, I think we're 18-18, we're fine there, but no, there is a stretcher, so it is quite serious.
Whoever's hurt themselves right near the goalpost, fellas. Right at the base of the goalpost.
Yes. I think it's a Merbein player too. Just going on the white shorts. Let me get up on the replay, guys. Yeah.
No, I've seen a head count called at Kenny Park one day between Merbein and Redcliffe.
I've never been involved in one locally yet. Oh,
well, that leaves the...
We're using 19th man, don't we?
Mark Cross was not happy. I'll give you this.
I'll tell you who it is now. It's Netball.
Merbein had 36 heads on the ground.
Yeah.
You led yourself into that.
Netball, yeah. Just having a look now.
Is he sitting up?
I'm not because I know. I think he's still down right near the right-hand goalpost.
He's just stood up. So, Bully, if you're listening,
okay, yeah.
He's up.
He's up. He wasn't... Well, look, the good news is he wasn't unconscious at all. It was a hit to the midsection somehow, very accidental.
He's walking now, so he can take the stretcher back.
Yep. So he's coming up from his own power, hopefully.
Yeah, and hopefully he comes...
Oh, yeah, he's just got landed on.
Is he gone... He's gone off the ground, has he?
Yeah, he's off the boundary line now. They can restart if they want to, as they now come. Well, Merbein come out of the huddle.
He can't restart, though. That's the only thing I'm worried
for a little while. If the stretcher comes out, even if you don't go on, I think there is a minimum time you have to stay off.
I thought if you went off under your own steam across the line, you were done.
Yeah.
But, that's fair enough. We'll prove. He could prove me wrong.
He's at least back in the second half. So... Fingers crossed for him, because his first game for season 2025. And a hot start to last year. He was destined for the first 5 games, and certainly one for the future for the Magpies.
No, 2 heads here, Pirate, just a scar where it was. And
that's probably not helping.
The old Merbein head count, yeah.
36 heads, that's what a disgrace. Oh, seriously. Comment of the week. I'll be struggling at the giggles rest of that. 5, 6, 6.
Oh, we've had it all today.
Yeah, we have. It's only 10 points of difference. We're going to kick it goal. Well, it's gone to the near side. No, it hasn't.
That's the point, anyway.
Point. Sorry, Irymple.
By a couple of the Swallows fans put their hands up, I thought it was a goal.
Just having a look again. Doesn't look a dislocated elbow for ball. Just having another look at it now.
There's
dislocated elbow.
Yeah. I thought it was an arm injury.
Yeah. So maybe his day is done.
Well, that's better than a leg or a head.
Yep.
Puts it down wing. Oh, that's a big from Zane. Luce couldn't take it.
Well, we were waiting for a spicky from Zane Luce, mate.
He's a long way in here then, Pirate. Yeah. On nobody.
It's an interesting matchup deep here. Dom Cirillo, he's half the size of Corey Leckel.
He is half the size,
so if they can get it in high and long to Leckel, there's every chance of shoving young Dommy Cirillo out the way and taking a mark. But that's another story, isn't it?
Yeah, Brigitte. Yeah, well, it is another story.
I think that Luce's very aware of that too, because he's creeping back to help out.
He looks like he's throwing a loose fan out at the moment, doesn't it? They've still got the ball, the Swallows, out near the scoreboard. Ollie McGregor was even pressure for Pies. They're going to run away with it now. That's a thumping kick from Lee Park.
And that's a great mark.
Great mark from Irymple.
Christensen again.
A class act, isn't he?
Giles.
Yep, Tyson Giles.
Oh, that was blinky. You missed it. Football from Irymple, Damo.
20-minute mark of the second term. This is where you don't want to let the opposition Pirates, kick goals on your late turns.
Well, there's 2 goals up now. There's probably 3 after this, although you can put the moz on these blokes pretty easy. Tyson Giles. Well, he should. Look, he
should kick that.
He should kick that. All things being equal, he should, and he probably will. Tyson Giles comes in now, and it looks... Hits it.
Jeez, we've got a good striker over this, don't we?
Hits the post.
Well, Phil Cure has got the gold one.
That first one, the break-in one last week, was golden.
Didn't make the distance.
No.
So he's got the mods there. They come through. Justin Frank with a thumping left footer. Oh, Marley McGregor up for the grab, couldn't take it. Donahue for the Pies. Gee, they're going in hard, aren't they? It's 2 steps there. Donahue when he jumped on. Oh, for the hench with reserve.
Strickland can sell a sponsorship package for Moz of the day.
Probably. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Rucks go. Right on, it's going to be just about half-time. 21 minutes gone in the second term, thanks to Sunraysia Murray Group Training.
Might be a bit longer.
A little bit longer
Well, we've had
stretcher break.
We've had a couple of delays.
A couple of goals as well, Pirate. Edson's got Macy Eaton from swinging along back to the right foot. What a kick. Yeah, that was too easy in the end. I got Billy Phelan on the end of it. Luke?
I believe it is. Turn around, Billy. Thank you.
He's been brilliant from the first passage of play this afternoon, Billy Phelan. He took that half volley off his toes in the first passage of play and he hasn't looked back. Another should kick it from there. And it's a goal that will hurt the Merbein Footy Club as they get on at half-time, if he does.
Oh, yeah, you got that one, Billy.
Umpire didn't move for it.
And he becomes, I believe, the first multiple goal kicker on the ground. So Billy's got 2, Macy Eaton's got 1, Brodie Ryan's got 1, Nick Pesaniti 1, and Archer Hammond 1. That's for Irymple, who have gone to 6-8-44. Merbein have 4 individual goal kickers, McGregor, Rowe, Dodds and Lakel. And fair dinkum, it hasn't been anywhere near Lakel for 15 minutes, has it?
No, they've struggled to bring it past that half forward this quarter. Pirate, yeah, you're right. At least the last 15 minutes. 6-8-44. Irymple, Merbein 4-1-25 in the extra scoreboard. So we quickly approaching half-time. It's probably going to be a 25-minute quarter, I reckon.
I'd say a bit more longer than that with the ball injury, but we'll see.
Christensen is about to go at the ruck again against Molly McGregor. McGregor that time for the Pies.
You know what they need here, Merbein? They need Rexy back.
Yep.
Because then you can have McGregor
on the ball.
Or forward.
Yeah, 3% half forward, Pirate.
Yeah. 2,000 Leckle, yep.
Well, that's exactly right. That's why Rexy's got to be back next game, because when Jacob Begay goes out of the ruck, they've got to take a dangerous forward into the ruck.
He looks like a mover, Marley McGregor, doesn't he? Looks like a centre-half forward type. Yeah, you're right. Bring Matt Ricks back in and run into some fitness and put him our lead in there. 23 minutes gone the second term, thanks to Sunraysia Murray Group Training. Number 3, the Crescent Mildura.
Yep, left half forward for Irymple.
Well, there's been a pretty entertaining first half of football. Christensen again.
Particularly when it's up this end and I can see it.
Yeah, it is dark down the other end.
Yeah, it doesn't make it easier when you've got about 40 players around the ball down that end too. Get scrambling for it.
Kids stand in front of you wanting to get on air and...
That's still a problem. As Hills now, as we finally get a bit of a clearance, takes on 2 of them, does well. Big Lex has had to go halfway up the ground just to get a touch after being cold for the last 10 minutes. And now the problem is he's not down there to take the kick. As Mensch goes back and beats his opponent to the foot race, and that was Tongue. Irymple now back at left half back. Are they going to be hemmed in here? Not for long. Dom Cirillo with a good spearing pass up the line. Christensen, that one couldn't be clunked on that occasion. There are Merbein players ready to pounce at the back of it, but no one ready to take the kick, apart from Jason Hura. Gets it off his bootstrings as he gets it up to left half forward. Now to build up nicely once again here, Irymple. Macy Eaton. Wheezy kick to the left forward pocket, but it has been on target. I thought it actually fell short, but no. Coggo's got it.
So Dan Coughlin, he'll probably have a shot. Not really. He's kicked it a little bit across the face. I think he's looking for Christensen, who couldn't take the mark. Now there's a scrap for the ball in the forward pocket for a little kick off the ground. It's going to be mopped up by Merbein Frankel.
Lucky.
He's been all right today, Frankie. Now that's a free kick to Irymple, I think, for over the shoulder.
81 man again.
Coughlin?
Yep.
He's not going to have his shot from there, is he?
Had a couple of goes in this spot, not just in the last one, but even a couple earlier. Nothing. He's decided against it. Careful, an easy pass. Still in the left forward pocket, the half against the boundary line.
Is it Thrum?
I think it is, and there's a guy who knows how to kick holes from the boundary line, especially at the Caradoc Avenue, and we've seen plenty of them last year.
Yeah.
They're often pearlers.
Actually, for the builder, the guy kicks the football a long way.
Yep.
Hasn't been that busy tonight, though, has he? Not normal Jake Thrum.
With the ball, no. Let's see if we can bring up a Jake Thrum special here. Land short.
I think that's a Merbein mark.
Merbein mark, right, you're right.
Well done, good mark in the goal square.
Yep.
The left footer wasn't Frankie. I can't, so I've no good lead call on that. Lead Page. Well done. So Merbein's still fairly resolute. They get it out with a couple of chippy balls out to the back flank almost. to get down the line. Looking for McGregor, who he was behind the pack. I think this might go over the line. Well, might eventually, though. He's back inside. Geez, they're willing tacklers. What's he going to call that? Holding the ball? Geez, I thought he might have said that was a bit dangerous, actually.
Yeah, Quinn was unlucky there. He took him on, though. They just sling him into the ground pretty hard. Christensen with the free kick, Pirate.
Fair enough. As long as they're consistent, that's good. So Christensen, who's a very good player, he gets corralled a little bit. Gets the ball out the back to Cirillo, I think it was. Geez, they're not going very direct, are they?
No. They're just kicking along.
They see, went to the skies, couldn't bring it down that time. And we get the ball up right now. Going back on that mark on the last one defensive move. It was actually Briggett that took that one. Yeah, Jacob Briggett was able to get back and latch onto it. So, well done. Save a potential goal.
3 of them down there from a distance. Yeah. Briggett, Frankel,
and they're all left-footed. Yep. You can throw Daniel Pung in there too. He's a little bit shorter, but he's also a good left foot.
It's all got the same body shape and everything.
Yeah.
Pies going to try and work it out of defence. Well, that could have been in the back on Tyson Giles, it wasn't. Farmhoff says play on. Nino Strillo on the road to it. Ash Rose going to try and come out of it. Took him on. Good goal. Or he's going to be pinged there.
Yeah, clear.
Goes with it. Now with Archer Hammond, he works inside 50. That was well done from Merbein defence. Well stuff from Justin Franklin. He kicks back out to London. He's on the left foot.
Yeah.
And his teammate out on the true half-forward flank goes back in.
Keenan Wade here.
Yep. Keenan Wade is a thumping kick, but they're just throwing it on the boot at the moment. Irymple is a bit sloppy, actually, but they're going to get away for this kick goal.
Big Scott pounced onto that one. The rest at home from about 10 metres out.
That was a goal, wasn't it?
Yep, that was a goal.
Absolutely no reaction from the crowd at all. There, that was it.
A bit like us, mate. Can't see.
You're probably right for it. 7-8-50, that moves Irymple on to. Merbein 4-1-25, 28 minutes gone on the SMGT time clock, and their scoreboard all thanks to Mildura Ag Supplies, 15th Street, Irymple. Now out to 25 points of difference, Irymple lead. Got to be just on the knock of half time for sure. Ball's back in the centre of Henchwood Oval though. The rucks will go again. Briggett and Christensen. Briggett that time. Donahue for the Pies.
Well done from... Oh, you're a bit stiff there, was he? The umpire called too high. Chase is not all... Nathan, or one of the tanks, is not too happy about it. Is he giving away 50?
Tackle Pirate.
Oh, I didn't think it was that bad either. Anyway, no, he didn't give away... Now he's not. Who knows? What is going on?
Yes, he found the Cooker Junior.
Giving up.
What was that? Andy, kick it tall. Andy, do a chaos ball. Do something.
Quick whistles that move 10 feet. He's gone short again. Dangerous short kick.
Not a good kick, but it's a free kick to Stevens in the middle.
Yeah.
Come on, boys, get the ball and move it quickly.
They get rid of this short stuff out of the game. The Pies, they go along early.
Too late. They've run out of time.
Too late.
Yep. 7-8-50. Irymple, Merbein 4-1-25. We'll take a break. We'll be back here shortly at Henchwood Oval.
This is the Gateway Mildura SFNL 2025 season on River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Go Harvey Norman April Super Deals. Update your tech with super savings in store and online. Save $200 on Motorola Edge 50 Fusion. Now a super low $398. Save $350 on Samsung Galaxy S24. Now under $900. Save $70 on TCL Tab 10 Gen 2. Now just $228. And save $80 on Garmin Lily Sports Smartwatch. Now under $350. Harvey Norman April Super Deals. Best range, best brands, best prices guaranteed. Conditions apply.
Get cash for your scrap metal at Wright's Metal Recyclers. Right, so how do we find Wright? That's easy. From Merbein, follow 17th Street, then turn left into Deakin. Right? Right. At 16th, turn right. Right? Right. Then turn left into Coorong. Right? Right. Drive 200 metres and you're there. Right? Right. Wright's Metal Recyclers, Coorong Avenue, Irymple. Free call 1-800-656-200 and they'll put you right. Right?
Do you know what to do if you can't make it on election day? You may be able to vote at an early voting centre or apply for a postal vote. The federal election will be held on Saturday, 3rd of May. all Australian citizens aged 18 years and over must vote. So if you can't make it on election day, plan ahead, because your vote will help shape Australia. To check early voting options and eligibility, to find your nearest polling place, go to aec.gov.au. Authorised by the Metro Canberra.
I Heart Fitness. Podcast pick of the week.
Hi, I'm dietitian Susie Burrell, and I need to tell you about my podcast, The Nutrition Couch. It's a show all about the latest in food, nutrition, and weight loss. And the one piece of nutrition advice I swear by is that planning is the key to dietary success. And learn tips just like this on our weekly podcast. Search for The Nutrition Couch now on the free iHeart app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Right now is the best time to get your garden up to scratch. With the Lily Pilly Shed, quality products and reliable advice. Put the colour back into your garden. Ornamentals are in stock with maple varieties and crepe myrtles. Don't forget, receive a free coffee and cake from the all-new Coffee Lounge. And take in the tranquility. Make your garden smile for winter and spring. The Lily Pilly Shed. Everything your garden needs. 77 Boobrook Avenue, Redcliffe.
For lunch and dinner, there's only one place to call.
Ontario General Store.
Wrap your lips around the General's mouth-watering, juiciest chicken in town. Golden fried chicken.
Ontario General Store.
Craving deliciously hot chips with gravy?
Ontario General Store.
All your favourites. Flake, butterfish, potato cakes, prawns, all battered in store.
Ontario General Store.
Simple, tasty lunches and dinners at affordable prices. What are you waiting for? Ontario General Store on 8. Available on menu log.
C&G Office Choice has Mildura's best supply of office and stationery supplies. They specialise in printers, copiers, inks and toners, office furniture and more. They have all the leading printer brands including Toshiba, Sharp, Brother and Epson, and they service what they sell. C&G Office Choice also have office furniture to suit any office with free quotes and free local delivery. C&G Office Choice, 117 Lime Avenue, phone 50...
They say fathers leave legacies for their sons to follow. So sons following in the same footsteps is quite rare. That's what makes Symes Service Centre so unique. Over 3 generations since 1964, Symes Service Centre's friendly and excellent service has been embraced by so many locals. Spanning new luxury models, family cars, or rusty old farm utes, Mildura's expert grease monkeys provide the ultimate care. Symes Service Centre, honouring the family legacy through good old-fashioned service with a smile. 36 8th Street, Mildura.
Harvey Norman April super deals on now. Russell Hobbs 5.7 litre Brooklyn air fryer now just $68, save 30%. Australian-made Westinghouse multifunction oven now $677 with bonus $35 gift card. Save $175 on Audio Technica auto turntable with Bluetooth now $424. And save over $800 on Samsung 75-inch QLED TV now $1673. More super savings in store and online. Harvey Norman April super deals. Best prices guaranteed. Conditions apply.
For the Gateway Mildura, the home of live sport on the big screen. The G, the place to be. Live SFNL football. River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Welcome back live to Henchwood Oval. Half-time in the clash between Merbein, Irymple and Merbein. I can tell you that Irymple lead by 25 points on the extra 5 scoreboard. And all thanks to Lily Pilly Shed, I've got Ali Thorburn with me for the netball update. Good evening, Ali.
Good evening, Damo. It's good to be here.
It is good to be here. I've actually got the microphone working. I can hear you.
I know. How good's that? I can hear you too. Look, we're doing something right in this broadcast. It's just been one of those days, I reckon. Twilight Games always play these tricks on us, but it was a very successful day for Irymple for netball. I haven't got to see reserve scores, but if they win, they've won everything for the entire day, which is pretty impressive for Irymple out here against Merbein.
They tend to do that a fair bit, Irymple.
No, they do. We'll start with under-17s, though, because that was the first start of our day out here at about 11:30. Under-17 Div 1, Irymple 43, defeated Merbein 23, with the best on for Irymple, Sydney Anderson. Best on for Merbein, Georgia Massey. Under-17 Div 2, Irymple 46, defeated Merbein 15. The best was for Irymple was Annalise Wilkie, and best for C grade, Irymple 43 defeated Merbein 23, with best on Irymple Brooke Shelley and best on Merbein Emma Peterson. And A grade, the game of the day, Irymple 51 defeated Merbein 35. Their son was Shelby Trigg. She's got a new nickname now, Jake Strom's partner, that's Shelby Trigg there. It's nothing but net, because that girl, she absolutely did not miss. I think she missed one ball for the entire game, shot from anywhere in the ring. Absolutely stellar player. I spoke to her after the game and said, I'm making you goal shooter every week, because she's got to put herself in that position. Irymple are just absolutely stellar out there today. But Johanna Gray, the playing coach for Merbein, put up an incredible fight in defence there. So it was both playing coaches playing on each other for the full game today. And Johanna Gray absolutely took some ripper intercepts. Through the mid-court, the girls for Merbein and Irymple were very competitive. We had basketballers coming up against basketballers, and it was just like we were at the hothouse. I had to remind myself where I was, but Irymple came away with the win, and you'll hear more about the weekend wrap on Tuesday next week.
It's the junior breakfast with Dave Burrows. We'll go around the grounds quickly, Ali. That was the calls. Hope you got them on, yeah?
Absolutely.
All thanks to Lily Police Shed. Don't forget, for your Mother's Day gift, get out to Lily Police Shed. See Sonia and the team for your plant. Go to the gift shop. It's that ideal out there to pick up a gift for Mum.
Yes.
Proud sponsors of the Sunraysia A-grade. Proud sponsors of the Sunraysia Netball League. We see what River.
So obviously yesterday's game between Imperials and Mildura, Mildura won 61-24. We do have to include that one in this round 3. Wentworth with the bye this week. South Mildura actually beat Robinvale Euston 52-50, so it wasn't by much, but that's a pretty impressive feat to do. I did tip Robinvale in that one, but good job to South. And Redcliffe came up against Orion and actually defeated them 56-49. I knew that there was a win coming for Redcliffe. I just didn't know when it was. Orion haven't got a full side in at the moment, so that's probably going to play into that. But yes, win there on the board for Redcliffe, and so Coach Romney Bowen will be very happy with that.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a minute. I'll ask you a couple of questions. Back here live at Hedgewood Oval in just a sec.
This is the Gateway Mildura SFNL 2025 season on River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Cook with the world's best brands at Harvey Norman. For a limited time, spend $299 or more on selected cooking appliances and receive bonus gift cards. That's right, bonus Harvey Norman gift cards on selected cooktops, range hoods and ovens from leading brands including Smeg, Electrolux, Euromate, Westinghouse, Bosch, Belling, Whirlpool and more. Create your dream kitchen now with this hot offer. Bonus gift cards with selected cooking appliances now at Harvey Norman. Best brands, best range, best prices guaranteed. Conditions and exclusions apply.
If you've got a moment, I want to talk about Uncle Monkey's for a bit. Now, Uncle Monkey's is that fruit market down 15th Street. It's the red and green building. Yeah, you can't miss it. They have fresh flowers that get restocked weekly. And the freshest fruit and veg. And a deli section with mouth-watering ham and salami. Oh, and they have over 50 different types of cheese. They've even got pasta, eggs, and nuts. A lot of nuts. So why not pop into Uncle Monkey's, the red and green building down 15th Street?
Hi, it's Anne Webster, federal member for Mallee. People from Mildura to Maryborough and Kerrang to Coniva tell me they cannot afford another 3 years of the Albanese Labor government. Labor's cost of living crisis is hurting everyone. Groceries, fuel, energy bills and interest rates go way above what you earn. A Dutton Little Proud government will fix this mess and get Australia back on track. Vote 1, Anne Webster.
Authorised by L-Series National Melbourne.
iHeart Money Podcast Pick of the Week.
Hi, it's Victoria Devine here from She's on the Money. It's the podcast that can change your relationship with money through relatable finance and money hacks that you can implement today. A budget is a way of feeling more free when it comes to money, so we can track every dollar that comes in and every dollar that comes out to make sure that it has a job. Search for She's on the Money now on the free iHeart app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Some things in life just take their time, like good whiskey, like slow-cooked ribs. And when you bring those two legends together at Hog's Breath Cafe, well, now that's something special. We take fall-off-the-bone pork and beef ribs, slow-cooked till they're just right, then glaze them in our rich, smoky Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. They're big, bold, and have that unmistakable Jack smoothness. Get jacked up at Hog's Breath Cafe, but don't take too long. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Get that diesel engine back on track with Mildura Automotive Engineering.
They've got a new automatic DPF cleaner that'll effectively clean your diesel particle filter to near new condition without damage or disassembly, saving valuable time and money. From cars, SUVs and vans to trucks, buses and machinery, Mildura Automotive Engineering can clean the lot. Whether you've got one vehicle, a fleet, or you run a workshop, see the team at Mildura Automotive Engineering, corner of 7th and Orange Avenue.
Quinn & Co Eye Care are your family optometrists and are here for all your family's eye care needs, offering general eye testing, diabetes and glaucoma checks, children's vision, contact lenses including Ortho-K, designer frames, safety glasses and sunglasses including Oakley, Ray-Ban and Maui Jim. They'll assist with frame repairs, minor eye injuries and foreign body removal. Visit Quinn & Co Eye Care, formerly Eye Care Sunraysia, with practices in Langtree Avenue, City Heart and at Mildura Plaza. See well, live well, in style. QuinnandCoEyeCare.com.au.
Right now is the best time to get your garden up to scratch with the Lily Pilly Shed. Quality products and reliable advice. Put the colour back into your garden. Ornamentals are in stock with maple varieties and crepe myrtles. Don't forget, receive a free coffee and cake from the all-new Coffee Lounge and take in the tranquility. Make your garden smile for winter and spring. The Lily Pilly Shed. Everything your garden needs. 77 Boobook Avenue, Redcliffe.
Now at Harvey Norman, no deposit, 60 months interest-free on a Latitude Go MasterCard and participating Latitude credit cards from Latitude Financial Services. Available on eligible purchases using an equal monthly payment plan. Monthly credit card fee currently $10.95 applies. Plus receive a bonus Harvey Norman gift card when you spend $1,000 or more on interest-free purchases. Shop furniture, bedding, laptops, TVs, fridges, appliances and more. New customers must be approved. Minimum finance amount $1,000. T's and C's, credit card fees, charges and exclusions apply. Now at Harvey Norman.
For the Gateway Mildura, the home of live sport on the big screen. The G, the place to be. Live SFNL football. River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Oh, look at that. The light's on and we're ready to go. River Footy 67. Footy 67 now.
Which is the name.
No, well, anyway. River 1467, local footy's home ground. Half-time here at Henshwood Oval. The twilight fixture will last until we get to the nitty-gritty of the season. I think Georgie G will have another twilight game in the final round, which they traditionally do, before we hit the finals. As Irymple, by 25 points, but geez, Merbein have brought the heat so far today. I'm really proud of their effort. 7-8-50 to 4-1-25. Louis Balzami, and we still have the legendary Ali Thorburn along with us. Now, Damo was saying just before the ad break, we need your netball premiership tip. We can go through all the grades, if you like.
Yeah, so let's just putting it out there, I am so impressed with Irymple this season. The leadership that Shelby Trigg is showing to this group of girls, it's honestly reflecting the style of Wentworth. We all know that Wentworth is such a tight-knit group, and they're unmatched. They're the benchmark team. They're what everyone aspires to be like. And when they face conflict within any form of the game, they have a smile on their face and keep going, and that's what Irymple did today. Honestly, I think Irymple are going to end up being in the premiership. I'm calling it early, but I'm calling it now because they're an absolutely fantastic team. And they just continue to get better and better each week. Having Talia Kuzma come up from B grade, she's been instrumental in their shooting combination with Shelby Trigg and Talia Kuzma. They're absolutely unstoppable. It's just like having Lizzie Rowe from Wentworth with Amanda Edwards. It's just another combination like that with a young and an experienced, and it's just absolutely amazing. Looking on to other teams, Mildura are doing quite well, especially with the win yesterday against the Imperials. It was quite impressive to see such a huge margin. It was a Wentworth margin, and a lot of these teams are taking a lot of stride from Wentworth, and I think that it's good to have them as a benchmark to see what the rest of the competition should be like. Robinvale Euston, I keep saying this week in, week out, they're in their developmental stage. So it's going to take them a couple of years, just like in AFL, when, you get a heap of young draft picks and build them up. It's going to take 4 or 5 years for them to become a stellar team, but I definitely wouldn't take them out of the competition just yet. Oregon, our premiership players from last year, the premiership team, they haven't got a full side yet. Only 2 of the premiership players played today out of the entire 9 people that are on the team. So 2 out of 9 It's not many. Yeah, so they did have Melissa Dida, so she's an ex-Adelaide Thunderbird. She played today. She shot 30, but it just wasn't enough, and Redcliffe managed to beat them. The Nakleto sisters are sitting quite well, and they're fitting in quite well at Redcliffe, which is fantastic to see. Redcliffe are becoming quite a ruthless team, which is what they needed, so it is nice for them to get that. And 40 goals shot for Zara Copley today. That's just incredible. You can't match that. 40 goals.
I find young Zara Copley mesmerising, and I mean that in terms of just the presence she's got. I mean, I know McGrew short for tall, that's for sure, and I reckon it's an injustice that Jess McNamara, the Hawkins medalist from 3 years ago, doesn't win one more premiership before she hangs it up. But, yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, we've got a pretty wide open race, don't we? A bit like in the footy.
That's it. And I see that Damo's just sat back down then because it was looking like we're going to be getting back underway. So I'll let Pirate take my seat. I'll see you guys Tuesday morning for my netball wrap of the round.
Beautifully done, Ali Thorburn. And there you go. So a very wide open race, similar to the football, Damo, in terms of the netball.
Exactly right. That's all thanks to Lily Shed too. All thanks to out on Boobok Avenue. Call out and see Sonia and the team for your Mother's Day needs for a start. And another one, if you want the best coffee in Sunraysia, call out to the Boobok Avenue and to the Lily Shed. Grab a coffee, something to eat. All your indoor and outdoor plant needs. There's a gift shop, second to none in Sunraysia. Call out and see them for any gift idea about to start the second half. 7850 Irymple, Merbein 425 on the Ag Supply scoreboard. As Ali Thorburn says goodbye to us. It's a little bit brighter up the other end now, Pirate. We may be able to see something with our binoculars on. It was really dark and dim before.
Dark and dim for me, mate. But anyway, Nate Bull's not coming back. He's dislocated his elbow.
Nasty injury.
Yeah, he's in a bit of pain, but...
I'll put it back into the way how far it was sticking out as well.
He's in good care.
Yeah, definitely.
Paramedics are in there, and there's a young girl in there too in a bad way with a knee injury. So they got their work cut out in the rooms, in the Merbein rooms.
So Giles from right half back into the co-coach now in Jake Drum, of course, the non-playing coach, favourite son Will Callow, doing some great work on the sidelines as Irymple now bring the ball along that famous pub wing. This one in the direction of Christensen, who's been marking most things tonight. Gets that one 4 deep out the back into Ryan. Good ball over top there from Ackers to keep him honest. And now Page comes in to lend young Ackers a hand. And Merbein do well once again to prevent that scoring opportunity.
Likes to play on, Christensen, doesn't he? When he takes the mark, he likes to get on his bike and get going. So no score just yet, 7-8-50. Irymple, Merbein, 4-1-25. If Merbein get the first one or two, they'll be right back in this. His big brigade could have taken that out of the ruck, but he chose to tap it forward. Nothing happened, and we got another stop.
Unusual for a big guy to get on his bike like Christensen. He does it all the time, right?
Plays on straight away. He does well. So we've got a stalemate here at the moment in front of the scoreboard. 1 minute gone in the third. Nothing much to report so far. This time Brigade takes out the ruck, should get a kick away, gets a handball away out to Stevens, which is almost as good. Stevens puts the Jets on and kicks a nice ball down the line to Joey Cav, is it? Yep. So Cav, the old skip, he kicks it long to centre-half forward-ish.
Oh, a big Lexi, I think.
Well, it'd be nice if Lexi got involved.
He split down, and that would have caused this one to go forward, but it's Irymple, though, who do recover the footy in the right back pocket and switch play, Damo.
That's that Irymple defence. It is a well-oiled machine.
That's without Phelan and Wandon down there, who are playing forward.
Wandon's on the centre wing here at the moment. They're not going to look for him at all. They're going to look for...
The next generation Irymple backline. Amazing.
Now, Kyle Stevens has chopped it off for the Pies, though. Where's he going to go? What's the big Lex doing down the forward line? Not moving at the moment.
I guess they fit it on his head. I think we go his way anyway. Goes short to Cavallo. Just the required 15. So he has a bit of time to think this through. Didn't think it all that through. And luckily it slipped through the hands. I think it was Zane Luce that went to grab it for Irymple. And unfortunately McGregor couldn't keep it alive for the Magpies.
Question, Hot. I don't care if Gary Abbott's leading out there. You don't kick it there.
Just because someone leaves there doesn't mean you have to kick it there, that's right. And why wouldn't you kick it to the big bloke? Quickly, one out. He's got all the strength in the world.
Yep.
I don't know.
Now, if you want proof of that, just watch back the replay of yesterday's game.
You don't honour that lead. You don't kick goals from pockets. Well done from Jason here in front of Lee Page. You're going to go infield, look for
Wandon.
It was. There comes Pesniti by hand.
Ryan.
Come on, Merbein. Someone's got to pick it up.
Yep. There comes Zip.
Finally, Cole does.
Cole does. Does it well, actually, in the end. That should have been a mark.
That's with the boot.
Nice aggressive tackle there by, who was that? Dom Cirillo. That was good stuff.
I'm Donoghue, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Brigade puts his hand up for the ruck. Christensen's the other one. No decisive tap. Christensen got it in the end, I think, to Coggo, I think. They play out. Bailey Anderson's got the ball now. He's under pressure. Handball back, and they're going to come wide. Look for Dom Cirillo.
It
wasn't a great kick. Really gave him no chance at all, did
it? Jesus, Cirillo did some great work against Turk.
No, anyway, Irymple got it again. Anderson now, they've got a bit of clear space to Swallows. Down the wing, kick it inside. Thrum's going to be on the end of this, I think. He'll wheel around onto his left. Eventually, he's going to kick it to Christensen. Don't play on from there, mate.
Slow down, slow down.
35 metres out directly in front.
Well, that kick from Jackson was a hospital one to Cirillo, but boy, Cirillo had no fear in taking the two opponents on, who pretty much helped crack this play through the middle back into Christensen's hands.
I don't think Jacob Regret's got the motor to go with him. He was 10 metres off him there.
Yeah, you can handle him in the stoppages, but yeah, not around the ground at this stage, no.
Can't leave Mitch Christensen stand there like that.
And little fist pump, just enough. Conservative celebration, but a worthwhile one. He's got that one through the middle.
Hey, tell me if I'm wrong, Parry. You simply just got to push over a man up. You've got to find a man. You've got to at least make a contest out. That was too easy then.
Yeah, no, you're right. We try not to be too negative, but you're exactly right. Well, it's a sense of pride, too. Do I want my opponent kicking a goal on me? No, I do not. But look, this is why you need the second ruckman, and takes a bit of pressure off him. You don't want McGregor in the ruck. He looks too valuable as a player around the forward half to me.
Even Jacob Regret's probably too valuable in the ruck. Kyle Stevens is going to come out with it.
He's lifted a bit, Kyle Stevens.
Nice delivery in forward.
Could have been Mark too, centre forward Domo, to be honest.
But he doubled up then, Kyle Stevens. Really got away with that. They're going to run it out through it. There's Christensen again.
Oh, downfield.
They start to hurt Irymple. London with a big grab.
Hilly, been paid it.
No, man in front.
Oh, was it?
Hooker, yep.
Oh.
Just got into it before Wandon tried to steal it from him.
See, he can go nowhere. Ball up. Spiteful game out between Bamble and Nanji. Apparently Bamble just got up in a spiteful game. That's Benny Hanson, our Millerworth correspondent. Thank you, mate.
Good evening to Ben, you.
He rang up the other day, he's telling me, Damo, for the secret sound.
How close did he get?
I know you'll be listening. No one here, Benny. He's a lovely guy, Ben.
Yep. Well, that's good, actually, Louis, because that just goes to show the integrity of the radio station.
Yep.
Well, we're not allowed to win it anyway.
No. Definitely not.
If I tell you what it is, I'll sack.
Exactly right.
Don't tell us. Unless it's a really good prize. A really good prize. Yeah. Mensch has got the ball, so gee, he's quick, Mensch. He's going to have a ping in the end. He got around. He's got the goal, too.
Oh, listen to the screen from him, too. What's the second play today that can go by him?
Yeah, well, we were talking rubbish, which is not unusual.
He took off from a standing start. And just burnt them off. And the kick goal like that after doing a big year, no, that was a class act.
Just really impressed by the acceleration once he got that turn, Damo.
Merbein
motor away.
Well, like Pirate said, all Merbein need to do is kick a couple of quick goals and they're back in this, but they haven't looked like it so far.
Oh, and at the start I said Irymple had 9 goal kickers last week. They've already got 8.
Hey.
So they spread it out pretty well. They obviously don't rely on one key forward. Their mids get goals too. Irymple mids get goals.
9-8-62, Merbein 4-1-25. Now supply scoreboard. Free kick to the Pies. Cole Stevens has lifted, as Pirate said. He hasn't got the ball. He's offered the handball lead. Brigette in the left foot goes long.
I don't know why. I don't know why you'd kick it there, but anyway.
Hello as well.
Yeah,
his shortest target.
Yep, 1.5 foot shorter than his opponent.
All right, they're going straight in the middle.
Why aren't they kicking it to the big man? We'll never know.
A bit like Mildura a week ago. We couldn't work it out. But
And they fixed it in a hurry yesterday. As Stevens now, you've said, Damo, he's had a huge quarter. His game, 100th game, it gets to the last line of defence, but that Irymple, the new look Irymple defence, resolute as Luke gets the handball received, goes to an old hand in Wandon. But
well done, Hooker.
Beautiful to bring that one to a contest, but Irymple had the cavalry on foot here, bringing up high hand. Second effort for Hooker, even more exquisite than the first one. Now he creates a chance for Jakubowski to get his head taken off. Well, he got something held anyway without the football. Free kick to young Nathan Jakubowski.
Good thing about Mick Hooker then, Pirate, he didn't lose his feet.
Yep.
Two good efforts from Hooker.
Had a great game,
versus Zach Wandon. So now Daniel Tung's got the ball on the wing for Merbein. Looks to be in a bit of a greasy spot there. Although the ground's not too bad. It hasn't rained for a little while. Tung on the left goes as long as he can. Not overly direct.
Finally went to the big bloke.
He did. Big bloke didn't get it. Now the umpire's got a whistle to go to the big bloke. There you go. So the big fella gets around one with a nice stance move, kicks it to the square or beyond. That person turned their lights off down there. That's making it even harder.
Would help. One behind only. That's been rushed over.
So they come out the other side from the kick in Irymple. No one leading forward. That's because he's got plenty of space in front of him. Made it to the wing now, Irymple. We're still leading backwards. That's fine now. Someone goes forward. Bailey Anderson, I think.
Yep, reckon you're right, Pirate.
Anderson usually kicks it fairly well. He'll want to come inside, I reckon, and he does. Who's he gone to? Cooper Doreen will take a mark on the wing. Now, what Cooper Doreen, waiting for someone to lead forward. He'd go out to Christensen. Perhaps it's not a great kick, though, and it's been cut off by Connor Irwin. Nashi.
Thought he does something with the football, Connor Irwin.
Very smart man,
He did something with it, kicked it forward, but Jake Thrum got a free kick for 2-eye. As he's sort of prone to this, not Jake Thrum, actually, it looked like Jake Thrum. It's Doreen again, about the same size.
Over to Jake Thrum.
He gives it to Thrum, who whacks it on the boot looking forward. Who's a fly?
The only one that did was Ryan.
The only one that flew was Brodie Ryan. You're right, Louis.
Yep.
And Merbein seemed to have lost a little bit of interest. Well, they've kicked a point. Nick, how are you, mate?
Yep.
9-8-62 Irymple. Merbein 4-2-26. 10.5 minutes gone as Brodie Ryan comes in. We watch his... Oh, geez, it looks like a bit of a scrubber.
He's only just stuck it in for points.
I reckon his foot gave way a little bit when he kicked it. Might have the sand shoe size stops in today.
9-9-63, Merbein 4-2-26. That's high scoreboard. Played 11 minutes, the third term. Thanks to SMGT. As Andrew Arden thumps it straight down the middle of Henshwood Oval. Good kick of footy. Ball's on the ground. Ash Rose going to come out with it. Rose on the right foot. Could bring rain.
Hope not.
Up so do I. Bounces. They got control of it. Now the Pies. Donahue. He goes over the top.
Good passage if they can keep going, but they can't, unfortunately.
Oh, they're through. I reckon it's the captain coach.
Scott's got that.
Yep, Thrum.
Yep.
Goes out towards...
The captain as well? No, he's not.
He's the coach, yeah.
Okay, chap.
On a bench. He's played on by hand. For Wandon.
In the back. Ooh, lucky to get away with that, Merbein, I reckon.
Ackers muscled off the football. He did give him a fair shove straight in the middle of the back line.
You're right. Both hands into it.
I thought he gave Brodie Ryan a fair shove. The umpire was in good spot, and to be honest, the umpires haven't been real bad tonight. You know,
even Mickey Bree went off.
That's a big tackle by Connor Irwin. She's gone bang. I think that was on Brodie Ryan as well.
He'll be feeling that for a while, especially up to the final side.
Yeah, you don't want Nash on top of you.
When he sticks them on you, they hurt, and he goes after it again. Now the big bloke Christensen, and gets it too. Beautiful work from Connor Irwin. What about Sons of Guns?
Well, I might be just saying something here, because something does happen when Connor Irwin gets around the ball.
And he went
whether he's fit enough to do the whole lot or not, I don't know, but we know he can play, that's one thing.
He went towards Leckel, but he had to contend with a couple in front of him, and Irymple now gets the turnover.
Late kick.
Back in the middle now they go. See what options are around here. I don't think we've got enough over the mark.
Yeah, we have.
50. Yeah, off his mark. I don't know if it's a stand rule again.
I don't know, mate, but it's...
someone running within the 10 metres.
No, I reckon he just went over the mark.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Not sure.
The old-fashioned way. Either way, 50-metre penalty to Irymple.
And is it Cirillo with it? I think it is. He shouldn't miss this either. He's basically the top of the goal square.
Exactly, Pirate. Going to replay, yeah, Cole round the mark before the umpire called play on. And he doesn't miss this one.
Well, there's his dad. They're up with, they're 9 now, 9 goal kickers, so same as last week. So that spread we speak of is there again.
This 50-metre penalty, when you're playing on the ground, it's what, 200 metres long? 50 metres is too far.
Not for Hollywood, it's not.
It is, seriously. For some of the things, even
Try 57 last week.
Just go back to 15 metres and be done with it.
Yeah, that was a good rule. I know one of the leagues in Melbourne have 25.
It is a big penalty. You're right, it's a big penalty.
A penalty on a ground this size. It's a big penalty on a footy ground. 50 metres is a long way.
Yeah. And given this is a small oval in Sunraysia as well, it really adds up. Dom Cirillo out of the 3 was the one who kicked that one.
10-9-69 on Irymple, Merbein 4-2-26, 14 minutes gone the third term. Thanks to Mildura Supplies and SMGT. The Pies have stopped a bit of a trot at the moment, as Pirate said. Irymple going to come out of this by hand. They got wrapped up then by... That could have been a little bit...
I'm glad I'm not out there getting tackled because they're going hard, these blokes. Still.
No surprise who was in it.
One of the tank. The tank?
Yep.
Yeah. Forget.
Oh, you got to get a free kick to be held there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Go down the line, mate.
No, he doesn't hear you. And goes to a 3-on-2. And Mensch takes a pirouette mark in the air. Kicks it now towards Tankura. And by hand they come through. Now Wandon charges in the middle of Venturewood Oval. Christensen the target. It just goes wide of him and Frankel out of bounds for a throw in. About 35 out from the Irymple goal. The Caradoc Avenue ends just to the left of the Mildura Ag scoreboard, which is a pretty one for the Swallows. 10-9-69 to Merbein 4-2-26.
Well, it is, and it's getting prettier as we go along, Louis. They've got 2 goals this quarter. Merbein haven't, well, they got a point, so...
Yep, 1 goal, 1 since quarter time.
Christensen gets it down. McGregor, is it? With the ball.
Yep, Jason Shark tackle. Yep.
Oh, I just don't like... I'm not saying McGregor can't ruck. I'm just saying I don't like it. Well, it's not him anyway, it's Regay, so...
Double one.
Yeah.
Oh! Aaron hit, coming through. Frustrated hit by Arden. Just the left arm. Doing what his mind didn't want to do. Accidental.
AC Eaton with the free kick for getting the one around the mush. Tells everyone to get out of the way as Macy Eaton will go back and most probably kick his second goal.
Join Phelan.
And
got the best players on his debut last week.
This will be 7. This will make it 8 goals. So it's starting to get ugly. The second game was ugly. Macy Eaton likes it.
Loves it.
So Macy Eaton with his second for Irymple. Doesn't add to the list of goal kickers, but adds 1 more to his total. Billy Phelan and him have both got 2. So everyone else that scored, anyone else involved's only got 1. They're the only 2 blokes on the ground with multiples. Billy Phelan, who's played a ripper actually, and Macy Eaton. But Irymple look like they're gone up a gear here, boys, don't they?
And they won't be burnt by any heat tonight, that's for sure. Definitely vastly different conditions to last week, don't they?
Yeah, they've definitely slipped up a gear.
They might be cooking at 3/4 time, that's for sure.
Well, Pirate mentioned Marley McGregor before. That is one name we haven't called this quarter, is Marley McGregor too much.
At least he's on the ball now, so we'll see what he can do. He was in the centre bounce then.
I don't know what Connor meant for Irymple to get it out of there. It's going to come towards Zach London. No, he's too far. Gets out by hand now, though.
Well, he did well because he didn't want to spoil Coggo, but Coggo spoiled himself sort of thing. That
contest between Macy Eaton and Andrew Arden.
Not yep.
Is that out in full?
I reckon he got lucky with a grubber.
Well, if anyone hasn't got the luck, and that was out on the full, it'll be Andy Arden. Yeah, true. Seems to not, the luck doesn't go his way a lot of the time.
Full to come off someone's leg.
It did, but yeah, it didn't bounce. It bounced.
Christensen that time, Marley McGregor for the Pies. Looks a lightly tight McGregor. Out comes...
Lackman.
Yeah, Lackman. Lackle. What's he doing that far up the ground? Don't want to see that. Justin Frankel's going to try and run onto this. Good ball stays in, and Michael Hooker sort of see it out in front after Hammonds.
Yeah, frustrating questions, isn't they, mate? Why does Lackman have to come up that far just to get hands on it?
Moment.
Yeah.
Called much of Lackman and Quinn, have we? Expect him a bit more.
Very. Makes sense, yeah. Christensen at the back of Breggett. Ball, yeah. Jason Hura, handball to Frum. And a kick almost cut off there by Cole. Gets back onto it again. Cole Mal. His second senior game. That one there up the line, but Irymple players as resolute as usual. They've now got line up the other way too. Nathan Hura in the release to 1D Coughlin. And it falls short, but it's going to be a goal assist to Ryan.
He's taken it.
He's got the mark, yep.
Well, Ryan gave a push, said the umpire.
Off free kick. Oh, no, he passed far, jeez.
A bit like that, Louis. That's what he did.
It was out of my line of sight, to be fair, but yeah, okay.
Well, he marked it, but the umpire said no. Ryan marked it, sorry, but he called him for a push, and now with a bit of argument about that wasn't a free kick, they get a 50.
I was watching that, Pirate. That was...
that wasn't. Well, but look, we give credit where it's due, and that wasn't a push in the back.
That was a
I just saw the replay then. I'm in unison with you guys.
So the Fall of the Cloud Mills plays on Ash Row. Out to Stevens, his 50th game in his third term, the 100-gamer. Irymple back in front, comes out by hand. That's a good tackle by Ash Row again. In fact, I'll go as far as to say that free kick wasn't even there.
That was just a good battle between two players, and Ryan won it out.
I wouldn't have given a free kick.
No.
I was watching it just for wow.
Oh, Christensen
I was watching it too, and it wasn't there.
Using McGregor for a step ladder with that play. But the blind kick only as far as Sun. He hasn't taken possession of that. Surely that's a free kick, and it is. Advantage paid now to the 100-gamer and Stevens. Long ball, open goal square, out the back. Can they get boots with here, Merbein? They can get a trap, but they can't get it to the goal line. And Nando Cirillo and co help rush it over.
Going home then. He had no one to kick to, basically, Cole Stevens then.
I don't think the umpire signalled rushed yet, has he?
Or is it a free kick to Merbein?
I don't know.
Well, they've got the ball now, actually, yeah.
Free kick to Daniel Tongue. I didn't hear that whistle either.
Oh, well, it's not the Tongue, it's the Lackman. Let's see what it's for.
Here it's a little bit. They need just to give them a little bit of hope. They need to kick a goal.
Where's that Lackman?
I think it was holding the ball on the replay. It was the Lackman tackle, and he does get the goal.
Well, that's interesting because as soon as you say we haven't called Lackman, and Lackman gets the ball, should call it more often.
Yeah. And nets work well up there, Pirate. I know that. Oh, that's a transgression. Them nets really do work well, don't they?
It's a good idea. Where'd they get that idea from? Put nets up. I think they're pretty costly, but...
That was the running team last year, wasn't it? I remember we had a bit of chat about that, putting nets up around the ground.
Oh, Jason Tawney agrees. They need to go up at MSP and spiral over and over for sure. Brigette bumps out there with the left hand. Some will run onto it, though, the coach. Michael Hook will take on London, goes to the ground, line ball, big hooker back first, good hands, gets there to Frankel, he gets busted off the football over by Nathan Ura. Goes back for a second go.
You got two tanks to battle with.
Good luck, no matter who you are.
Well, Frankel's a bit of a tank himself, really. Right. He's not a small man, but you don't want to look up and see two of them standing there.
Actually, there we go, right there for it.
Wait till the third one comes back in the senior lineup, Michael.
Hura that time, Nathan gets out there by Merbein through Justin Frankel. Minch couldn't take it for the Swallows. Off the ground by Quinn.
His Minch has been good this quarter too, hasn't he? Yep. Minch and Stevens, two young blokes have lifted for their sides.
Frankel bashed his way through there. Justin Frankel couldn't get out. Merbein have lifted a little bit in the last couple of minutes. Cooper Dodds goes in pretty hard. Kyle Stevens there as well. So too is Quinn. That's gone up and down the chimney.
Take a brave man to mark that.
Ball's on the ground, no one did. It comes out, well done to Connor Mensch. He got on the right foot. Oh, he got hit pretty hard. He got rid of it too.
That's fair.
Oh, you can't do that.
What was that?
Wouldn't want to be a bone in Akis's body after that tackle.
Well,
that was bone crunches if I've ever seen it.
I don't know what you could do there, Pirate. That's one of the most unusual.
The only thing was he had the ball and play on, I guess.
They're all tackling each other from all angles, whether he had the ball or not.
Yep. Ice for Noah Hills.
Mrs. Andy Arden though with a...
Yeah, well, you're right, Damo. It has turned up a notch, though. It feels like the first quarter again.
22 minutes gone in the third term. Irymple 11-9-75, 5-2-32. Merbein on the Ag Supply scoreboard. Merbein definitely lifted the rating in the last few minutes. Let's see what Brigette. Christensen can do that this time. Christensen's going to go to the second attempt. Didn't do it. There comes Justin Frankel by foot. Just froze on that left foot. Centre wing. That was Jason. That wasn't Hura.
Wade, I think
comes out to Nathan. There you was Keenan Wade. Nathan Hura's got the ball now. Going to slip around Donahue. Our hand, they come back in. Here comes Toby Scott now with the footy. Normally does something with it. Pesaniti, hooker over the top of the fist, couldn't do it. Christensen couldn't take the mark. Frum's now got the footy.
Oh, geez. Frankel.
And Justin Frankel.
Straight into Frum. He bounces up like a rubber ball as the coach for Irymple. And so he's on the Frankel's face and they're at it.
I don't think Jake Frum normally reacts like that, but he has.
Well, what's the result, though? See, all Frummy will want is for his side to have the ball. That's all he'd be concerned about.
Yeah, and the 50 metres.
And Mickey Brewell's
the rubber man. He's a rubber man.
Yep.
He gets up.
Yep.
Oh, he's an impressive footballer, isn't he, Jake Frum? It's the type of guy you want on your side.
And they have got the ball, so that's all he cares about. A shot on goal for Hura.
And half a tank Hura, Jason, with Dodds on the mark. Sends it on its way, listens for the chance.
No, he got it.
He's got it.
Watch his reaction. Watch the player's reaction, you know, soon enough.
Yeah.
So sometimes they do try to trick the poor old goal umpire.
No, I don't think he was fooled on that one. It was through the middle easily.
So Jason Hura, number 9. Becomes the 10th
That's the one.
goal kicker for Irymple. So we talk about the spread. There it is right there. But a very impressive Jake Thrum, who he doesn't normally react like that, Damo. You're right. He copped one. What is it? It was half there, wasn't it? Little.
Yeah, it was
sort of. Yeah, what?
Yeah, Mick Brewell was on the flight and he gave no cards.
No,
nothing, just down to a break.
If Frankie didn't do that, as a coach of Frankie, you'd be a little disappointed.
Correct. Yeah.
But Frum didn't worry about it all. This is a good duel here. Wandon and Hooker. That's been good for a while. Comes out to Coughlin. Have a look at Coughlin's reaction. He must have just missed.
He only just missed by it.
He had the big lean up. You know how they lean? They reckon the ball's going to go the way they're leaning?
How often does that work?
Not quite.
No.
Michael Hooker Jr.'s come of age this afternoon.
Yep, without doubt.
Now there's Andy Arden. Just, like I said, he's either pinpoint or misses, but he missed on that occasion.
Yeah, has that rule changed?
I'd love to see Andy Arden roost it down the middle. Torps, he can kick Torps 90 metres.
Straight into the centre wicket here, and there's 2 kicks back.
Well, that's it.
Archie Hammond now the footy for the side. He's going to centre it.
Look at the Hura, who's spoiled. He did quite well. His brother goes in to help, but comes out the back. That was James Quinn with a bit of a chance, but he hasn't done heaps. Ash Rowe gets it immediately tackled by Hura.
We thought about it.
He had the whistle in the goal, didn't he, Louis?
He was getting in position.
Yeah,
and
he was crashing down and everything.
Right.
Anyway, it doesn't matter in the end because it's a free kick or a mark in the end. They got around the circle there and ended up with Pesaniti, who will have a ping. Yeah, he got in position to expand and exhale and everything, and he didn't blow. So
Crouching Tiger, but the Dragon wasn't hidden. That time is Pesaniti. Line up for his second, so he'll join Eaton and Phelan if he can dot this through on the 3/4 time siren.
Better quarter to watch this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, certainly the last 10 minutes or so, and he hasn't.
No celebration there from the Pez. So
puts that away.
12-11-83 Irymple at 3/4 time. Merbein, pretty ordinary quarter. They kick 1-1. They're 5-3-32. And if I'm any sort of mathematician, Irymple got 5-3.
They did.
Does that sound, Louis?
I had 5-2. You reckon 5-3 it was?
I think they were 7-8 at half time.
Take a break.
Doesn't matter. We're close enough, Damo, and that's all we can ask to be, is close enough. Particularly when you can't see.
I'll wave my own flags on that one part. You're spot on.
On that note, we'll take a break. We'll be back here shortly at Edgewood Oval.
This is the Gateway Mildura SFNL 2025 season on River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Go Harvey Norman for April super deals on a huge range of furniture. Hurry in for big savings on selected floor stocks, cancelled orders and clearance lines. Unbeatable deals on fabric and leather lounges, recliners, lift chairs and more. Super savings on dining settings, tables and chairs, entertainment units and more. Outdoor dining and lounge packages priced to clear. All stock must go. Plus hot deals on barbecues and more. Race in for incredible deals. Don't miss out. Harvey Norman April super deals. Best brands, best range. Best prices guaranteed. Conditions and exclusions apply.
Enough.
No more division.
No more hate.
No more racism.
No more anti-Semitism.
No more Islamophobia.
This country is built on diversity.
On fairness. On respect.
Everyone is equal Everyone deserves to feel safe.
Hate is where it starts.
Here is where it stops.
It's time to stand up to hate.
Use the Stand Up to Hate hashtag on your social posts. Show your support for a united country.
Listen up. Adventure is calling this long weekend, and 4-Wheel Drive Supercentre has got unbeatable deals on Adventure King's camping gear, including fridges, batteries, solar, outdoor barbecue essentials, rooftop tents, and more. Whether you're hitting the bush, the beach, or just the backyard, we're making this your best long weekend yet. Don't wait. Stock is flying out the door, and once it's gone, it's gone. Race into your local 4-Wheel Drive Supercentre now, or shop online and click and collect at 4wheeldrivesupercentre.com.au. The discount kings will always get you out there for less.
The Sunraysia's Region's choice for quality window furnishings is Sunraysia's Curtain Manufacturers. Melissa will help you choose from a range of interior and exterior window furnishings. Soft furnishings, blinds, shutters and motorisation to suit your needs. Locally manufactured using custom design and quality materials. Sunraysia Curtain Manufacturers, your experts in interior styling design. 824 15th Street, Mildura, or see sunraysiacurtains.com.au.
Ready to spring your dream adventures to life? Whether you're hitting the open road, exploring the trails, getting out on the water, or camping under the stars, Battery World has the power you need to keep your adventures going strong. Visit Battery World today and let our experts help you find the perfect batteries and accessories for your needs. Ready, set, adventure. Visit Battery World Mildura today.
Tim and Amanda are Mildura Property Advisors were such a huge help in helping us sell our properties after age and health issues saw us needing to downsize. Amanda went above and beyond to help us find the perfect new property to call home. Oh, nothing was too much trouble. She helped make our transition absolutely seamless. Oh, we recommend Mildura Property Advisors for retired people buying and selling. They get 5 stars from us.
Charlie's Engineering are your irrigation and pump specialists, stocking DAB, Bianco, Onga and Lawara household transfer and submersible pumps, and Southern Cross and Gould's irrigation and farm pumps. They can repair most pump brands too. Chat to Charlie and the team. They're also agents for Apron cherry pickers and can supply and install ClearSoft water filtration systems, ranging from under sink units to whole house solutions. Call in for the best advice in town. Charlie's Engineering, 5 Scott Crescent, Mildura.
When you lose a loved one and it falls to you to arrange their farewell, rest assured you're not alone. Sunraysia Funerals are here for you at any time to offer comfort, support and a personalised service specialising in the creation of unique and affordable farewells. An intimate chapel provides a peaceful setting to celebrate the life of a loved one, and our reception centre is available for after-service gatherings. Sunraysia Funerals, trusted and locally owned, are just a phone call away.
Cook with the world's best brands at Harvey Norman. For a limited time, spend $299 or more on selected cooking appliances and receive bonus gift cards. That's right, bonus Harvey Norman gift cards on selected cooktops, range hoods and ovens from leading brands including Smeg, Electrolux, Euromade, Westinghouse, Bosch, Belling, Whirlpool and more. Create your dream kitchen now with this hot offer. Bonus gift cards with selected cooking appliances now at Harvey Norman. Best brands, best range, best prices guaranteed. Conditions and exclusions apply.
For the Gateway Mildura, the home of live sport on the big screen. The G, the place to be. Live SFNL football. River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Welcome back to Henchwood Oval of the Ubi clash, the Anzac Day clash between, the Anzac Day weekend clash between Irymple and Merbein. 3/4 time, I can tell you the Swallows lead by 51 points. Drags the 5 scoreboard, better advice, better service, better results. In what was a great term of football, Merbein lifted their rating in the last 5 or 6 minutes of that term, and let's hope they can run the game out and put some respectability, a little bit more respectability back into that, back into the scoreboard, hopefully. And that person on the other end, yes, please turn your headlights off. That would be great. Great idea. But the Swallows, once again, have just... Well, they've got 10 or 11 goal kickers now. Well, 10. How can you... Overall, yeah. What are you going to do when the only people who haven't kicked a goal is basically your backline?
And then 2 of your regular backliners have gone forward and kicked goals themselves, although Wadden hasn't yet, but Phelan's got a couple.
All the premiership teams, Byron, have always had multiple goal kickers here and in the AFL.
Well, the worst thing about that for Merbein is Strummy hasn't got one yet.
Oh,
and
one shot.
Coggo hasn't got one.
He's been a little bit quiet tonight, Dan Conklin, actually. For Dan Conklin.
Quality over quantity tonight, but yeah, not his usual output, but hasn't had to.
No,
hasn't had to. No. Well, the younger brigade have done the good work tonight so far. Well, Christian has done everything in the ruck, especially when he's gone around, and we've said that a couple of times, he's got Breggett on the spread big time.
I reckon all Damien Hall will be saying to his team, let's win this last quarter.
Small wins, yep. Why not? And they've had a handful of small wins tonight, and I think we said it just before the three-quarter time siren, Damo, Michael Hooker Jr. Great game tonight on Wandon. Really good game.
I think a Pirate will agree with this. There's something to work on there with the Pies. There's not a lost cause, there's no doubt about that. They need Matt Ricks back in that team. They need to get Marley McGregor out of the centre along with Orican.
Oh, he can ruck Rove, but we don't want him in the ruck.
No.
I'll tell you what they can work on. He's moving the ball quickly to Lakel.
Yeah, that quarter was a bad example.
That'll be a fairly good...
Stop going at angles
fairly good start.
Yep. Straight down.
Yeah, straight to him. But look how high he is at the moment.
Well, he's gone to centre half forward to try and get near it. A thrum gets the crumb out of the middle. Kicks it high to half forward. Oh, good effort by Irymple there to go run with the back with the flight. Cooper Doreen went in. The umpire's going to... well, he won't bounce it, of course. He'll throw it up out there on the half forward flank for Irymple. So Jacob Breguet, so that means that McGregor will be in the ruck.
Ash Rowe down with the footy for the Pies on the left foot. Connor Irwin will run out and smash into the pack. He didn't take it, he took the pack out. Doesn't surprise me. No. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Christensen on his feet. No, taps it out in the end. Mitch Christensen. Now it's going to be about ball up, Pirate. 10 led, 12, 11, 83. Irymple Merbein 5, 2, 32 on the Action 5 scoreboard. Travelled 50 seconds in the last turn.
There's Connor Irwin again. He gets it, sharks it from the ruck, tap out, turns around. The kick only went to Bailey Anderson, who kicks it down. There's your man Hooker. That's been a really good battle between him and Zach Wandon. Two very talented footballers. Comes back this way for Merbein. Donahue couldn't mark. Merbein got numbers, but Irymple win it out through Connor Menchie's handle smothered. Now they kick it up the line. Lakel's got two to beat. One of them was Menchie overrun it. Luth got the ball. He went to ground. He had the big Corey all over him. That's not a good thing.
Oh, he
comes out to Stevens, who had a really good third quarter. He kicks it long. They got a bit of a chance to run. Oh, that's not a bad... away. Well, he stopped it. Yeah, he nearly got his own spoil. Ball goes back out to Mench, who's had a ripper as well. Inside out, ball down the wing. Merbein showed a little bit of heart. Still battling pretty hard. Stevens is in there with a tackle. Umpire lets play go, which we really like to see. Tongue gets it. He uses strength, but he can't get past two or three tacklers. And we'll have another stop.
Hasn't been that many today, is there? It's not as many as I've seen ball ups.
Million.
McGregor thumped that out of there. Usually it's a million. Irymple going to come out there through, I reckon that was Jake Thrum, the coach. He's always got a class that's Wandon with the ball. Wong.
Cotland flew at the back. Well, good mark in front to Irymple. To Merbein, sorry.
Yep.
Come on, let's get it down somewhere near. Where's Big Corey going to lead forward? That's the next thing.
Quick out here to Donahue, and he should play on straight away, not go back.
The next kick now.
And go straight to Leckel.
Over the top of Breguet.
Keenan Wade read that well, Byron, didn't he? Thomas Rouleau.
Mate, that's just training stuff there for Irymple. Cooper Doreen's got it now. Sort of back pocket, almost up to the flank. He wants his troops to... he wanted them to all run to the left. He's still got Trum on his own. Trum, he'll tell him off in a minute. Kicks it long to Doreen down the line. They all fly. No one can take a mark. Merbein get it through Hooker, who you're right. He's got some upside, that fella. Now it'll be kicked inside to...
Trum again.
Trum again.
That was a different delivery for it.
Yeah, well, stuffed it. Well, put the moz again. Well done. Stevens toe pokes to himself, but he's surrounded by Irymple fellas and he can't get it. They tap it out wide now, Irymple. Merbein battle hard on the wing. Stevens is still battling. Bailey Anderson, yep. And he missed Archer Hammond, but he won't really care too much. Bailey, there's 7, 8, best part of 9 goals in front, Louis.
Yep.
Every time Cole Stevens goes to the ball, he's only got 4 to beat.
Yeah,
every time.
And a percentage of that time he does win.
Does hold up, yeah.
I've never seen a football have so many blokes to beat every time he goes to the footy. He's going to run onto this.
Well, if he's got 4 to beat, that means that there's 3 Merbein blokes free somewhere.
Tackle two, got pink to front at Irymple backman.
That was big legs on Doreen. There wasn't much gap between the boundary on the fence for Doreen.
Not going to work with
That
Brigade.
worked out okay.
Yeah, no.
The 2-on-2, loose. Jackson, toe pokes it in front of Brigade and then gets separation on him now.
Does more speed.
Yeah, which means Blackman has to do the chasing and does well.
Was that a throw?
Looked like it bobbled up, didn't it?
Throw in.
Better be a throw in, exactly. Great chase work from Lackman. He knew that Brigade was cooked. So he said, all right, I'll help you out. And he stopped Jackson in his tracks on centre wing in front of the social rooms here at Henshawood Oval.
Christensen again. Thrum now for the Swallows. Back to Domstrillo. Back to Thrum. Goes long back towards the centre. Ash Rowe under it.
Oh, great mark. Yeah, Coughlin with a great mark.
This is where Irymple cut you to ribbons.
Off the rain there, don't I? Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang onto the forward lines of Connor Mensch. He's gone wide to his teammate out there.
That's not an easy kick for goal, though.
No, it's not. In front of the Keystone signage.
Feeling.
Not an easy kick for goal.
Right, Port Irymple seem to go out that way a little bit this evening, but they can think up nicely across that half-forward line, and I don't know, they're just a well-oiled machine.
Well, like Merbein, don't have that big, tall, lumbering forward to kick to. They go with the extra options, and they've got the class to pull it off. It's Wade who has the football here. Tucked away up in the left forward pocket. No, two hemmed in, one behind only.
Actually, does Corey Leckle kick the goal this evening?
No,
No,
one.
one.
He got one.
12-84, Irymple, Merbein 5-2-32 on the extra time scoreboard. 5 minutes gone in last term, thanks to SMGT as the Pies come out from that point. I reckon it's probably Andrew Arden with the footy.
Yep.
Up it out of there. Look at that for a good kick. That's a lovely kick of the footy. Who's underneath that? I reckon that's Lee Marley McGregor.
That is.
A little bit quiet.
No, he's not going to get it, though.
No.
Going to be a free kick to Irymple for a push in the back. Sort of night that they have it. Keenan Wade's got the ball. Inside they go. Well, now they've stuffed it up back to Wade, who gets tackled by 4 or 5. It's going to be a free kick that sent half back to Merbein, surely.
McGregor has this.
Now, Lecal's out here on his own. If you get up off the ground real quicker than that, they didn't even look out this side. They just kicked it straight, looking for Brigade, who was spoiled by Mensch. Well done by the smaller man. Irymple have got numbers around the ball. That's Doreen. Handballs it out to Anderson. And put a little pokey ball down the wing is effective. It's right on the wing now. With Frummy, is it? Straight Thrum. He gets it inside to Toby Scott. He stops and props and still good enough to get it out. Oh, this is more training stuff, really. Tyson Giles now. Irymple kicks it towards the goal and it's marked on the last line by someone from Merbein. I can't see that far.
I'll hook up.
Well, he's mucked it up anyway.
Yeah. I reckon it's Jordan Acker.
Yeah, 35 and longer sleeve, but yep.
Donahue now sent half back from Merbein. Brigade, all on his own, should mark this. He's got one over the top. I reckon that's Cavallo. Oh, what are you doing, mate? Oh, that is terrible. Oh, sorry. I won't see too much.
Zane Loose done well to get in front of that and chop it off. Dan Coughlin with quick hands. That stops up with Danny Coughlin on the Wandon.
How could that not get to be a goal?
Don't know. Back comes to Tyson Giles, who go down the line, just keep it in. He does. That's pretty well done. He goes finds Nick Pezzanini with a bit of party trick.
Trying to kick to himself there.
And Rose said to heck with that.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Chicken run rugby.
I don't know how that didn't end up as a goal.
I think Jacob Brigette tried to play on, didn't he?
It was the old spin before he earned it, and then the man on the mark forced him to have to go an alternative route.
Oh, well, you played on to get it to him prior to kick it too high.
Cavallo was 30 metres clear.
Should have gone with a couple of steps straight to him, and Luke wouldn't have got to it. Exactly right.
Bucks at it. Nathan here that time, but it was well done. Come out to... Oh, where's that gone? Back infield towards Toby Scott.
That was from Giles.
This is
not clever enough, though.
That's Quinn, I think. That's his first real bit of explosiveness.
Oh, he's hit the post.
He hits a fat bit, Louis.
The fat bit. I've known that for a while. A fat bit of the post.
Thumbs Merbein down. 12-84, Irymple Merbein 5-3-33 on the Mildrag Supply scoreboard as Connor Mensch brings it back in for the Swallows and finds none other than Jason Hura.
Geez, that was a good kick.
It was out the scoreboard side Inchwood Oval. Hura slow it. slow it down, he'll go along. There's no doubt about it. And direct. Merbein's there first. Through, I reckon it was Quinn. They come out of there, straight handballs. Cole Stevens missed him. They try and make up for it over to Zach Wandon. He normally does something with the skipper. That Archie Hammond, it is. On the lead, that's good football. That is good footy for the Swallows. I go back inboard to another loose man.
It was Christian on that lead too, Damo, and with another whistle following up.
Ash Rhodes is a bit late in the scene, Blue.
Yep. So, I won't say it's a certain goal, because that's commentator's curse territory. Almost certain goal coming up.
Scoreboard starts to look pretty ugly.
N2's got it. Louis? Right, this is a goal.
Yeah, well, he was only going to be half as good as his dad. His dad was an absolute champion.
I reckon he is half as good as his dad.
I reckon you're right, Porry.
I reckon he's...
Oh, he proved it on debut last week against South Mildura. Proving it again tonight against Irymple. What did he do, Pirate? What did he do? Did he?
Yeah, no,
He did?
Wow, by a long way, actually.
Oh, is that up there with Phil Kewer's...
Couldn't hit he couldn't hit the point post because it's a kicking it in from the square.
Anyway, out.
6 centimetres.
As the Pies bring it back in through Lee Page, it's a thumping left foot kick.
Yep, you're still a gun, mate.
And that, I think that was Christian. No, it's not. That's a great mark from Toby Scott. Plays on straight away, long and low.
Oh, that's a better mark.
That's
right, mark. Hey, hasn't said, well, I can't say that far. I think
Christensen.
The ruck.
You're right, Christensen.
Lovely kick into him from Toby Scott. Now, all being equal, Mitch Christensen should kick this goal. Normally a lovely kick of the football under any circumstance. Star on his last premiership at centre-half back. Comes in, sets sail. It's going to drift to the left-hand side, make a complete mockery of it. In fact, Merbein take the mark, have they?
Irymple has.
Irymple has.
I can't see that far, but I knew it was Irymple because I saw the Irymple blokes clapping.
Up, Lee.
In under it.
Going to have a shot at goal.
With a banana effort. Not bad.
I don't think he's got it.
Just a point.
Far side. Goal 1486. Irymple, Merbein 5333. That's before forward. Pro ride.
Yep.
11 minutes gone in the last term. Thanks SMGT. Kickstart your career at number 3 to credit as the Pies bring it back out. Ball's on the ground from an aerial contest from Good Vision. A good grab there for... I don't know what happened there. That Jacob Brigette had actually been paid the mark.
Looks a bit disappointed too. Mate, I think you might be right there. He probably should have got it, but it went to Merbein anyway. Kick tried to get to Stevens, didn't get him, got Pesaniti instead. Back the other way we go, right up there into the shadows and the darkness. Irymple appear to be first to the ball, ends up, I know that's Thrum, I can tell by the way he runs. Irymple will have a ping on goal, that's going to miss as well.
Yep.
Have a bit of sense of humour, you blokes, and let it come down here a bit closer.
There's the ball in front of goal in the last term, Irymple. Trial 1587.
But when you look at it, it's 27 shots plus a few out in the full to 8.
5 for 33 point, exactly right.
Pretty comprehensive in the end, isn't it? I don't think they're going to get to 100, Damo. It's 54 now, but it's comprehensive, put it that way.
Definitely something to work with there with the Merbein Footy Club. They're a little bit undermanned, as we can see, but they need a few positional changes, get some fitness back into a former skipper, and they might be a bit more competitive in the second half of the season.
Fair to say Damien Hall's the right man for the job too, I reckon.
I think
so, with all the respect he has.
They've got to go on tackling hard and going in hard, and they haven't given it away yet. The normal Merbein would have given this up by now. And that's all say that. I'll go out and Lim and say it.
They just can't clear it, can they? They can't get it past half back at all.
He's gotten better as the night's gone on, saying loose too.
Scott breaks off the McGregor tackle, finds another target up forward. And it'll be Jason Hura, who's already said I'm going back to have a ping here, and no one's got a goal yet this quarter.
Oh.
4 behind for Irymple, 1 behind the Merbein. And Jason Hura breaks the deadlock.
And on that note, 12-15-87 Irymple, if you just tuned in, Merbein 5-3-33. 13 minutes gone the last term. That's a shocker.
Giving it a fair crack, though.
Nowhere near it.
Put all effort into it, I can tell you that.
A handball out to the teammate. who's coming out there along the left foot. Big Pack goes at it.
That's Leckle down there.
Leckle is the back line, basically.
in the back pocket, trying to go for this.
No one in this half of the ground at all. Bailey Anderson's back in the centre of the ground, and there's no one within 40 metres of him. They're all up the other end.
All right, but anyway, Thrum now on the right foot. Gee whiz, stand under that, if you will.
That's
no one here. That's just one big pack with a big scrum and the ball up. As I said, been played in front of a good crowd here this afternoon. A few people have gone home now, but it was a good crowd here this afternoon.
There's spill over from probably the Reckless Oating game today.
Another great piece of tribute. Well. Yep, and up goes the ball again. Oh, it's just a Stanley Pack at the half-back line. Comes out of there somehow. I don't know who got that out. It could be Christensen again. He's got to be best on ground, the big fella. Jason here now with the football goes in deep as the top. Nick Hooker done well to read that. Going to play on straight away and come out wide. It looks, I reckon that's Lackman.
This is an issue, though.
Going up forward for it. Finds his teammate and Donahue. Marley McGregor's at centre half forward. There's no one after that. They're going to move the ball on. Start to move the ball quickly.
I mean, they can. They can't. You can't do the quick as no one there.
Frankel had 2 to beat there. It's probably not the option to go to. The umpire says I'll have that.
There's still really only Marley McGregor to aim for here, really, isn't it?
Basically, Leckles now walks his way into the forward line, but you're right, Pirate. He's probably spent by now, Corey Leckle. Willett comes down towards...
Calms, it was.
Yeah, Bradley Calms.
Cirillo with him. Cirillo goes back. Nice pick-up.
As well.
Here's Christensen just adding weight to the argument. Well done by Leclerc. Oh, Leclerc could have killed him then, but he did the right thing. In they go. Ackes goes in pretty well. Irymple has just got too many numbers.
And we have a Scott shoulder. Scott didn't like that attention either. Back to Luce. Gets around Dodds and then Falcons McGregor. And that one goes back over and out of bounds.
That's not what you need.
That will not tickle, Marley.
7:30 at night at the Hedgewood Oval. We don't need a bloody Falcon.
Correct.
Ralph Bulzome, you do that with Plum, I thought.
Almost twice, 2 in the same play. As Leckle takes the ruck work this time against Christensen, who now fights for on hands and knees. There's Wandon as well, coming down. Wade crashing as well. And we get another stoppage, 25 out from the Merbein goal, right in front of our commentary position, the River 1467 van.
I don't know about you guys, but Mitch Christensen's got to be best on ground, doesn't he? Leckle flaps it out of there, half sort of gets a hit on it. Irymple throw it out of there by foot as far as Jacob Brigette.
Kick it to Leckles, mate.
Yeah, for sure.
It probably does. Oh, we got hands to it.
He did.
Couldn't complete the mark though. Calms tries to fight for it, but too many Irymple numbers around this ball, which is vintage Irymple in their defence. Pesaniti helping out there towards Giles. High up and under, nearly held on. Hooker out the back of this one, lays the tackle. And we'll get another ball up in front of the social rooms. The man going for it, Ryan. That time, it couldn't quite complete on the way down.
Horace Smith drizzles it again.
Sorry. Bit of a yawn there. I've just about had enough. Damo, Louis.
Overhood up 12-15-87. Merbein 5-3-33 on that extra 5 scoreboard. It's been a long weekend, Pirate.
Getting hungry, getting thirsty now, Pirate.
Jacob Donahue
took it only halfway through, Damo, too. Got me work cut out tomorrow.
Have you?
Yeah.
Big kick from Irwin coming inside towards the top of the square, but Irymple have the cavalry there to stop that one. Thrum again in close quarters. Handball into Luce. Just brushes on a couple of tacklers. Calms did pretty well to shrug it off, and then big kick from Ackes into the side. Not the head that time of Luce. And that goes out of bounds as well. Whereas we get a little bit more than a drizzle now coming across Hedgewood Oval.
Pirate.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Well deserved too, Dave, I must say.
I concur.
Three McLeod middle votes for that, I reckon. Yeah. Dom threw over there with a footy. Goes over to Brody Jones. Jackson, sorry. Oh, I always get them mixed up.
Jeez, they look the same, those two.
Oh, yes.
The Damo get out of jail card.
They play for different clubs, for it.
And those 8 blokes look the same out there.
Back to the footy here. Irymple looking to build up for Hopefully the first goal last quarter for either side. Frum sits this one up, and they've had a lot of shots in this left forward pocket down the playground end, but not many of them have gone through the middle.
19 minutes gone.
So, Billy Phelan, your turn.
The rain's starting to get
Oh,
there.
it's heavy now.
Getting a bit heavy.
There's a mill to in that, for sure.
Do we lead?
The faithful are hanging on.
Yep, different set
Only
of,
just, though.
different set of high beamers now just to ruin our line of vision. Damo once more is Phelan. We'll see how his vision is for this very tricky left forward pocket. Oh, pretty good. Just to the right. Stays in play, I think. No, doesn't one line.
You can tell the blokes that have been on the frothies, can't you? They're all happy standing in the rain in the T-shirt.
Not feeling anything.
So, just smiling away, thinking how good's life. How good's this for the dandelion?
St. Louis scrubbing it back in. Cole Stevens comes out with a prize. Bombs it down towards centre wing. That's well done from St. Louis. Drops it. Well, what it is now slippery football, though.
It's getting
Brett
worse.
Calms, he got out there, threw it out really.
Good rain now.
It is good rain now.
Wet got your own.
Out comes Dom. Dom Leonardo through low that little trusty left foot. Always does something with it. Finds none other than Cooper. Doreen goes along towards Brody. Geez, they look the same, these two. It's Brody Jackson. He goes out. They do. So, horrible. They're starting to team down there.
Oh, the wind picked up as well.
Yeah, we get wet there and goes, we're packing up. That's all we need. Dear kid.
What do you mean by we're packing up?
You?
You mean we, Kinasabi?
I got told off for packing up.
Oh, now it's come inside the van.
Yes, it has. That's it for me. I'm out. See you, boys. Been good talking to you.
Hold on.
Trouble here.
Back down the hatches. Quick. It's on there, Damo. 20 goal difference. DC in final quarter. I'll keep calling you. Make sure we don't get electrocuted here. It comes. Oh, we might. That one. Massarillo brings him down. I don't think the footy was in Arms' hands, so it'll be a free kick for Merbein.
Oh, don't like it very much.
That wind's turned right into us now.
Actually, we're in trouble here. We're getting wet. We're getting
We should run off very soon as McGregor goes off into the sky. Couldn't complete that mark.
Got nothing to gain by being here, Damo.
That's right.
we might even sign off. Seriously.
Especially if you have to, Damo, we will. I mean,
before we drown.
About done with the 22-minute mark of last term. We are getting drenched here at Central. We're going to sign off. We'll be back with you again next Saturday after these local footy's home grounds in the 1467.
This is the Gateway Mildura SFNL 2025 season on River Footy 67. Local footy's home ground.
Go Harvey Norman April Super Deals. Update your tech with super savings in store and online. Acer Aspire laptop with full HD screen, a super low $328. Save $200 on Acer Aspire Intel Core i5 laptop, now $698. Save $300 on Lenovo IdeaPad Copilot Plus PC with Snapdragon processor, just $1178. Save $300 on Lenovo Core i7 gaming laptop with RTX 4050 graphics, now $1698. Harvey Norman April Super Deals. Best prices guaranteed. Conditions apply.
Are you tired of boring breads? Look no further than Sunraysia Bread and Butter. Our selection of traditional, handmade